Lumberjack Sports. Welcome to the countdown to tip-off. We want to thank our Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsors. If not for them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Now live with your countdown to tip-off, here's Tim Parrish. Go Lumberjacks!
And welcome, Lumberjack fans. Tim Parrish here at Lumberjack Gymnasium as your St. Mary's Lumberjack girls get set to host the Bonners Ferry Badgers in a non-league matchup here this evening. And first, of course, we have the JV girls game, and then we will follow it up with the varsity girls game. Also, don't forget, tomorrow the Lumberjack boys will be headed to Post Falls to take on the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars in a non-league matchup. That game, I do believe, is scheduled for 3 o'clock. I think there might have originally been a JV game scheduled, and that JV game is not happening. So it is just varsity from what I understand. Tomorrow I will double-check with Gilkey as soon as I can. And actually, he just walked behind me, but I don't think he noticed I was talking to him. You're not talking to him, but in any case, some exciting news. I've been talking about the cable and getting our audio hooked into the NFHS camera. I just found out when I got here that they have the cable, and it was actually ran out there for us tonight if we wanted to use it, but I decided the gym that is on, I am not prepared yet to be set up at, so I don't have time to get that all put together over on that opposite side. So the next game here at home, which will be next week when the Lumberjack boys host Lakeside, we will have, hopefully, our play-by-play audio, not only on Coffee Radio and on our YouTube audio stream, but also on the NFHS network cameras. So that is a pretty cool thing that hopefully we will get all worked out in time for everything. Tomorrow was originally supposed to be Christmas in St. Mary's. The Chamber of Commerce canceled all of the chamber-sponsored events. There is still some craft fairs and stuff going on around town tomorrow at the Eagles and the Elks. The Shadowy Rivers Mall will be open as well tomorrow with pretty much everybody in there open for business. So if you're looking for some gifts or something, be sure to stop by the Shadowy Rivers Mall. And I think there's going to be some Santa Claus pictures at the Jack's Pharmacy outside, and also letters to Santa can be written at the Paper House. And like I said, all the businesses in town having lots of specials going on tomorrow for Christmas in St. Mary's. Let's go ahead and take a 3-minute break, and we'll come back with more.
The holidays aren't about what you receive. It's about the good you give. P1FCU is asking you to join us in spreading a whole lot of joy this holiday season. Visit p1fcu.org/season or our Facebook page to nominate a family who could benefit from a special turkey dinner with all the trimmings. Want to do even more good? Stop by any P1FCU branch to drop off food, toy, and coat donations until December 18th. Join us in giving back during our season of giving, because together we are stronger.
If you're hungry, need gas, or want an ice-cold beverage, stop by 10th Street Super Stop in St. Mary's. But if you're looking for chicken food, dog food, or farm supplies, stop by XXX Feeds. That's right, 10th Street Super Stop has you covered if you're looking for a tasty, fast breakfast in the morning, a hot lunch at noon, or a tank of gas and an ice-cold drink from their large selection of beverages. Stop by and see Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Super Stop in St. Mary's. If it's farm supplies and pet feed you need, go see XXX Feeds. That's 10th Street Super Stop in St. Mary's. Brent's Electric is a family-owned and operated business right here in St. Mary's. With 36 years of electrical experience, Brent's Electric has been serving all of North Idaho since 1996. From new construction to renovation, Brent's Electric can help. Give them a call today at 208-245-5725. That's 208-245-5725. Brent's Electric in St. Mary's.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, Call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. The Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to the Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior nights, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
And welcome back, Lumberjack fans. We are about 13 minutes away until the opening tip of tonight's matchup with the Lumberjack girls taking on the Bonners Ferry Badgers. And the last game for the JV girls was versus Wallace on the 1st of December. And Lumberjack JV team had a great game. I guess I should let you know the JV girls are 2-1 on the season. Lumberjack girls outscored Wallace 20-2 in the first quarter, 15-8 in the second, 24-4 in the third, and 12-11 in the fourth, where they won 71-25 over the Wallace Miners in that game. The JV girls shot 50% from the floor, 33% from three-point range, 77% from the charity stripe. They also pulled down 26 rebounds on the night. They had 11 assists and 16 steals. And they only turned the ball over 6 times in that game and only committed 3 personal fouls. So a very clean game for the Lumberjack girls. They also scored 35 points off the bench, 14 second chance points, and 23 points off of turnovers. Leading in that game, team leaders in that game against Wallace for the JV girls was Taylor Jansen. She finished the game with 15 points. Michaela Spray had 4 assists, and Taylor Jansen had 4 rebounds. Looking at the other individual numbers, it was 15 points for Taylor Jansen. Lexi Chappell, though, she had 10 points. I guess a note I should make is Taylor Jansen's 15 points that led the team were all off the bench because she did not start in that game. Lexi Chappell scored 10 points. Lily Daniels had 9. Abby Wilkes contributed 9 off the bench. Ava Stansel had 7. Sammy Sint had 6. Cassidy Scott had 4. Cammie Reimel had 4. And Jacqueline Linnemeyer had 2, as did Michaela Spray and Kara Sexton. Rebounding in that game, it was well spread out. 4 rebounds for Jansen, 3 rebounds for Lily Daniels. Actually, let's see here, 4 rebounds for Sammy Sint and 4 rebounds for Cassidy Scott as well. Lily Daniels had 3. I already mentioned that. Okay. And then over to assist numbers. Abby Wilkes, very unselfish with the ball. She had 3 assists. Michaela Spray had 4. Ava Stansel with 2. Cassidy Scott with 1. Defensively, Cassidy Scott led the JV team with steals. She had 3. And Michaela Spray had 2. Abby Wilkes with 2. And Lexi Chappell with 2 steals. On the season, well, we'll go ahead and take a 3-minute break, and then we'll come and look at the Lumberjacks JV girls season as a whole.
When was the last time you had great Mexican food? I mean, really great. Has it been a while? Well, grab the kids and head to Casa de Oro for dinner tonight. Casa de Oro has fantastic burritos, tacos, and chimis, not to mention fajita and shrimp dishes. Little Johnny doesn't like Mexican food? Well, don't worry. Casa de Oro also has an American menu as well. Dinner and lunch a la fresca. Great service and margaritas with a kick. Casa de Oro, it's what's happening for dinner tonight. Casa de Oro on Golf Course Drive in St. Mary's.
This is what most people's heart rate sounds like when they're getting their taxes done. And this is what a heart rate sounds like when you file at H&R Block. Because they have upfront transparent pricing, so you'll know the price before you begin. No need to sweat a thing. Oh, and that is the sound of my stomach demanding tacos. Upfront transparent pricing. Just another way it's better with Block.
Introducing the all-new 2021 Yamaha Wolverine R-Max 1000. The Wolverine R-Max 1000 delivers class-leading power and smooth performance thanks to its new powerful 999cc dual overhead cam 8-valve parallel twin engine, featuring legendary Yamaha durability. The all-new advanced and heavy-duty suspension is designed to provide maximum articulation in low-speed situations, a balanced ride feeling when trail riding, and maximize dampening during sport driving. Visit St. Mary's Saw and Cycle today to see for yourself the all-new Yamaha Wolverine R-Max and realize your adventure. Always protect the environment. Wear your seatbelt, helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Read the owner's manual and product warning labels before operation.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the Hot Deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Is your rig's check engine light on? Idling a little rough? Time for an oil change. Maybe you need tires. Stop by Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto Repair can take care of your automotive needs fast. If you have a dead battery, Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros can set you up with a great AC Delco battery. Did we mention tires? Jim's Auto Repair is an authorized Tire Pros dealer and can get you a great deal on tires for your rig. Locations in St. Mary's and Plummer. Jim's Auto and 95 Tires. Give them a call, 208-686-0425, 208-686-0425, or stop by today. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goal. Hughes Ace Hardware, the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
And we are back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. Tim Parrish on the air for you from KOFE 1240 in St. Mary's as your Lumberjack girls get set to take on the Bonners Ferry Badgers. Taking a look at the overall season for the JV girls so far, they are 2-1 on the season, 1-0 at home, 1-1 on the road. They are averaging 53 points per game, and they are shooting around 35% from the floor as a team on the season, 48% from the free throw line. That number needs to come up a little bit. Averaging 31 rebounds per game, 8 assists, 10 steals, 12 turnovers, and 10 fouls per game, which all those numbers are actually really, really good. That means if they're only averaging 10 fouls per game, that means they're only averaging about 5 per half, so they're not really giving any free shots away to the opposing teams. Leading scoring-wise for the Lumberjack JV girls, Taylor Jansen is the leading scorer, 13 points per game. Next up on there is Cassie Scott with about 6 points per game. Abby Wilkes averaging about 5. And then 4 points per game for Lily Daniels. And 2 points per game for Ava Stansel, 4 points per game for Sammy Sint, and 4 points per game for Cammie Reimel. Rebounding, leading rebounder for the Lumberjacks, you've got a lot of them fairly close. Cassie Scott is actually averaging around 4 rebounds per game. Ava Stansel around 3. Lexi Chappell around 3. And Jacqueline Linnemeyer with about 3 rebounds per game for St. Mary's. Shooting-wise, the player shooting the best from the floor, let's take a look at that. Taylor Jensen is averaging around 51% shooting from the floor. She is also 50% from three-point range and 100% from the charity stripe. So Taylor Jansen doing very well for the Lumberjack girls. Taking a look at the upcoming schedules, we have, like I said, the Lumberjack boys will be at Genesis Prep tomorrow, taking on the Jaguars. And then next week, a big game, big exciting game between two foes that are very close together here, as the Lakeside Knights will come to St. Mary's to take on the Lumberjack boys. And really, really looking forward to that game. It'll be the second game of the season. Maybe not. It will be. It'll be the second game of the season for Lakeside. It'll be the third game for St. Mary's. The girls have their first league matchup next week. The girls will be hosting Orofino next Friday. So we've got Thursday night and Friday night basketball for you coming up next week. And then there's quite a bit going on the following week as well. So a lot of action going to be coming your way. Let's go ahead and take another 3-minute break, and we'll come back with the start of the JV game.
Jack Buell Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Buell Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips, they're an entire community. Jack Buell Trucking.
Why should you get all of your prescriptions from your local Good Neighbor Pharmacy? Because over 100,000 patients per year experience serious complications from drug interactions. At Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's, your prescriptions are not only filled, but we double-check for such complications. You can trust our knowledgeable pharmacists for that extra personalized attention. You're not just a number to us. You are our neighbor. Bring all your prescriptions to Jack's, your Good Neighbor Pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Everyone knows that the timber industry is a huge part of our community. Working in the timber industry requires big equipment. Big equipment requires a special mechanic or custom machined items to repair. Jake's Machine and Repair in St. Mary's is your very own full-service, large equipment diesel mechanic that not only has a full-size shop, but also has a service truck that can come straight to you when you break down in the woods. If you're in need of big truck or big equipment repair, stop by Jake's Machine and Repair at 106 Homer Drive in St. Mary's or call 208-596-8819. 208-596-8819. Jake's Machine and Repair in St. Mary's.
Have you ever noticed that some companies are around for decades and you really don't notice them until you actually see them? Kenneth Bechtel Trucking is one of these. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking has been a fixture in St. Mary's for decades and still is a community-involved business. Take the time to thank these entrepreneurs that quietly make it on their own and make our community all the better for it. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking. Give them a call today at 245-7209. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking, a community staple and lumberjack supporter. Good luck, Jacks.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Bennewash, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
And we are back. Both teams getting their last-minute instructions from their coaches as we are about ready to get the JV game underway here from Lumberjack Gymnasium. Just waiting for the girls to get on the floor so I can get you the starting lineup. And there is the buzzer. I'm sure you heard that. Both teams, with Lumberjacks are without Kara Sexton tonight as she injured her ankle last, I believe it was on Tuesday in Wallace. So on the floor for the Badgers, I will get you some lineup, hopefully line up really quick as soon as I have it all. Trying to mark them down. Was that a number 24? I don't have a 24 on my roster. I've got to get the Lumberjack starters here in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me see, for the Lumberjacks, the opening tip is up. Jacqueline Linnemeyer is starting. Lumberjacks control it. They get it to Scott. Scott with a shot. It's no good. Lily Daniels with the rebound. And a foul underneath. I think I've got the starters correct for St. Mary's on there. Cassie Scott had a shot. It was no good. Another shot by St. Mary's, and that one went back to the Badgers. They drive the floor. Shot is up. It is no good. Offensive rebound. No, the fight for the ball. Actually, the Badgers end up with the rebound. They swing it around the top. Shot on the way. That one is no good. From outside, rebound was to the Badgers. And they've gotten a couple more offensive rebounds. And finally, the ball is tied up in a jump ball, and it goes over to St. Mary's. Inbound pass, a little bit of a press from the Badgers. St. Mary's brings it across. Actually, Lexi Chappell is not one of the starters here tonight. And St. Mary's turns the ball over on the opposite side. Lumberjacks into a press. I believe the starters are Ava Stansel, Taylor Jansen, Lily Daniel, Jacqueline Linnemeyer, Cassidy Scott. Now a turnover on Honors Ferry. 7:09 to go in the first quarter. No score, JV basketball. Lumberjacks will inbound from side court in front of the visitors' bench. And it was a bad pass by Cassidy Scott. She turns the ball over. Driving is number 24. Shot is up. It is no good. Another offensive rebound. And the Badgers reset. I don't know who number 24 is. I'll try to find out a little bit later on. Bayer has the ball right now for the Badgers. Now back to number 24. Swinging it down to the corner to number 10, Pluitt. Pluitt drives baseline. Shot is up. It's no good. Pluitt fights for her own rebound. Got it. Put another shot up, and that one was no good. Jacqueline Linnemeyer pulls down the rebound. St. Mary's back the other way. Still no score. And going to get a steal there as a lazy pass. They took it away from Linnemeyer. So the Badgers bring it down, 6:21 in the first quarter. Still no score. Into the hands of number 24 for Bonners Ferry. Down to the corner to Pluitt. Here near side, Pluitt looks into the wing to Peterson. Peterson has two Lumberjacks defending her, so they go back to the corner. Now they work it around the top of the key. Down to Burt. Burt goes to the corner on the opposite side to Peterson. Peterson guarded by Scott, forced him to pass it back to the top. Now they go into the paint. Can't get any clean room to get the shot. If they do finally shoot it, it is no good. And the rebound to Cassidy Scott, but Scott turns the ball over. Badgers working down on the baseline. Peterson dribbles the ball off of the out-of-bounds line. And the Lumberjacks take over after the turnover. Again, the press from Bonners. Lumberjacks trying to get it across. Davis Stansel with the pass, but it's taken away. driving into the paint. Now they kick it to the elbow. Shot is up. It is no good. An offensive rebound. And the putback is good. And she is fouled. That was Morgan Burt with the bucket. The foul goes to Cassidy Scott. And that sends the Badgers to the free throw line. Free throw is no good. Ball is knocked around. Goes out of bounds off of St. Mary's, it looks like. Badgers will inbound from baseline. Go to the corner. Now she drives, trying to get to the bait from the baseline down to the elbow. Can't get a shot, so they kick it back out. Three-point shot is on the way. It is rebounded by the Lumberjacks. That is Jacqueline Linnemeyer pulling down the board as she goes across the timeline. Gets it down to Scott. Scott tries to feed it into Jansen, gets it to her. Jansen backs out to the corner, and a steal by number 24 for the Badgers, and 24 puts it up and in. 4-0 Lumberjacks trail. Driving the other way. Lily Daniels going to try her own shot, and that one is off the glass and no good. Rebound to the Badgers. Number 24 brings it back again on her own. Shot is up, no good. Ava Stansel, though, called for the foul. That'll send number 24 to the free throw line. First free throw is no good. Lumberjacks make some pretty big changes on the floor down there. Jacqueline Linnemeyer, Jansen, and Scott come off. Wilkes, Spray, and Sint go on. Free throw was good. Now the Lumberjacks are trapped, and the Badgers swiped it away from Spray for a minute, but Abby Wilkes jumps in there and ties it up. The possession will go over to Bonners Ferry. 5-0 is the score in favor of Bonners with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Down to the corner, left side, for Bonners Ferry. Now cross-court pass to the top. That is to Burt. Abby Wilkes almost gets a steal. Bonner's able to recover. Now they try to feed it down inside, and St. Mary's deflects another one, but the Badgers still end up with it. Ball still loose. Stansel comes up with it. Stansel takes it across the timeline. She goes to Spray in the corner, left side. Spray, cross-court pass to Wilkes. Wilkes, a quick shot from two-point range. It is no good. Fight for the loose ball, and finally pulled down by Bonners Ferry, but Bonners Ferry with the travel as Bayer gets called for the turnover. 3:38 to go in the first quarter. 5-0 Jacks trail. Michaela Spray to inbound. She goes to Sammy Sint. Sint has the shot partially blocked as she puts it up. The ball goes out of bounds, they say, off of Bonners, as they were the last one to touch it when it got partially blocked. Into Lily Daniels. Daniels goes baseline. Shot is up. It won't fall. St. Mary's not having any luck right now and getting anything to drop in. 24 gets the run the other way, and she lays it up and in on the points in transition. 7-0. Lumberjacks coming the other way. Stansel backs her way down to the low post and has to back the ball back up to the free throw line to Spray. Spray looking for an outlet. She goes to Stansel, who's up top. Now to Wilkes. Wilkes tries to feed it inside to Sint, and they're going to take it away from her. Coming the other way are the Badgers. Badgers with the shot. Sammy Sint with the rebound. And Lumberjacks take it back on offense. Stansel backs out to Spray. Spray cross court to Wilkes. The pass a little bit off the mark. It's going to be a turnover. And the Badgers missed the shot, but an offensive board shot is put back up. No good. Lily Daniels had it for a second, but then the Badgers end up with it. And again, the Badgers end up with it. Several shots going, but they cannot get anything to fall, and they keep getting the offensive rebounds. Right now, they are out rebounding St. Mary's, I'm sure. Abby Wilkes is going to get in there and deflect that one out of bounds. Coming in for St. Mary's is Reimel. Going out is Daniel. 7-0 Lumberjacks trail. Number 24 swings the ball over to the near side, down to the corner to Tompkins. Back to number 24. I will try to find her name out as soon as I can. Olsen has it now. Ball gets loose and back to Olsen. Shot from 24 from three-point range. It is short. Sammy Sint trying to grab that rebound. It goes out of bounds off of her, and it'll stay with Bonners. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Still 7-0 in favor of the Badgers. Inbound pass, shot is up. It is no good. Sammy Sint trying to fight for that rebound. The ball is loose, and the ball is going to go out of bounds. They say last touched by Bonners Ferry, so the Lumberjacks will inbound. 1:56 to go in the first quarter. Backcourt pressure from the Badgers. Looks like a 2-2-1 press to Spray. Spray back down the sideline to Wilkes. Wilkes gets it across the timeline, goes back to Spray. Now they look all the way trying to get it to the low post to Cammie Reimel, but getting up and deflecting that out of bounds is number 10. That's Pluid. Pretty tall girl is Markin Pluid. Spray will inbound, and she holds on to it too long and gets called for the, I think it's a 5-second violation out without getting it inbounded. 7-0 Lumberjacks trail. 1:41 to go in the first quarter. Game is still actually close, and a turnover by the Badgers as the pass was a little bit too hot. Gets through the hands of Pluid into the hands of Sint. Wilkes tries to feed it into the side. Now nobody was down there for it. Turnover St. Mary's. Bringing it back is number 24 for the Badgers. Up to the top. Swings over the wing here near side. That is Elliston. Elliston goes to the corner to Pluid. Pluid drives. The ball is loose, and Wilkes is going to come up with it after the turnover by Bonners. Abby Wilkes carries it. Takes it across. Has it poked away for a moment. Recovers. She's on the left side of the floor. Picks up her dribble. Goes to Stansel. Stansel gets a long three. It's short, or it's just off the mark, actually. And the ball is loose, but Michaela Spray comes away with it. That ball's going to go out of bounds, deflected by the Badgers. 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Lumberjacks trail. Spray will inbound. She goes to Sammy Sint, who quickly triggers the shot. It is no good. Ball is loose. We get a jump ball call. Possession stays with the Lumberjacks. 42 seconds in the first quarter. 7-0. Lumberjacks trail. Inbound to the top to Reimel. Reimel right back to Stansel in the quarter. Right side. Ball is tipped away. Fight for it. And that is going to be off of St. Mary's. Out of bounds. Badgers bring it in. Bringing it down quickly is Elliston. All the way to the corner. So neither ref could really see what happened exactly. So they actually asked one of the players from Bonners Ferry if they came off of her, and she said yes, so a good way to be honest. And a bad inbound pass, so gives it right to Bonners. And the Badgers puts it up and in and draws the foul. That is Olsen with the bucket. That foul goes against Michaela Spray, her first. That'll send Olsen to the free throw line for the first time for the bonus. Shot is on the way. It is short. And it's a rebound to Michaela Spray. Lumberjacks back the other way. Lumberjacks trying to get somewhere to get a shot off, and they're not having much luck. That ball's going to be deflected out of bounds by the Badgers as Wilkes tried to get it over to Spray on the corner, down in the corner on the right side. 6 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 9-0 Lumberjacks trail into Wilkes. Wilkes goes to Stansel. Cancel to trying to get it to Sint, and that's going to be deflected out of bounds as Tompkins gets a hand on it for the Badgers. 0.4 of a second left. Probably not going to get a shot off here very easily. And it's going to be a pass right into traffic, turnover by the Lumberjacks. First quarter comes to an end. Lumberjacks trail 9-0 JV basketball. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Are your friends and family tired of sleeping with Fido when they visit? Maybe Fido's tired of sleeping with them. Either way, the Pines Motel is there to save the day. With large, spacious rooms, comfortable beds, and even a mini fridge, Fido may get jealous. Save the floor for Fido and call Kevin of the Pines Motel at 245-2545. That's the Pines Motel in St. Mary's. I'm sure your friends and family would appreciate it, and so would Fido.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
And we are back. Lumberjacks are going to have to figure out the defense of Bonners Ferry fast because they've already got 11 turnovers in the first quarter. Trying to see who the players are on the floor for St. Mary's as they have some changes. Might be the starters back on. Badgers have the ball. Working it around, getting down to the inside. Lexi Chappell is onto the floor for St. Mary's. Badgers have it on the wing, or in the corner, on the left side. Now they go to the low post. Shot is up, and it's going to go in. That was put up and in by 23, and I don't have a 23 on my roster either. And we get a foul on the Badgers, the first of the game for them. That foul goes against Peterson. Oh, actually, they've got 2 fouls. Must have missed one earlier. Chappell to Scott. Scott drives right side. Shot is up. It's no good. Can't get it to fall. And the rebound goes to the Badgers. They quickly bring it down. They use number 23. She takes the shot. It's no good. Rebound to Lily Daniels. St. Mary's will take it the other way. She gets to Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer ahead to Lexi Chappell. Chappell down to the wing to Scott, and she hands it back off to Chappell. Chappell drives baseline, now backs it back out. Goes over to Scott. Scott for a long 2. It is no good. Lily Daniel with the rebound. Shot was up and no good. I think the shot came from Linnemeyer. The ball hits a rope above the basket and is considered out of bounds. So the Badgers inbound. Bring it down quickly. They find a nice shot. Their shot is no good. Getting a block is, they get an offensive rebound. Getting a block, another shot is up and good, or not good. Pulling down the rebound was Lily Daniels. Jansen had a block a little while ago. 11-0 Lumberjacks trail. They need to get some offense here, but this Badger defense has been very good, forcing 11 turnovers. Lumberjacks only got off 7 shots in the first quarter. The Badgers had 20. They get down to the short corner. Jansen with the shot, and it is no good, and the bucket still has a lid on it for St. Mary's. Quickly bringing it down, trying to split the Lumberjack defenders is Burt. She loses it for a second, but the ball is back out to the Badgers. They're able to get one shot off. It's no good. The ball is volleyballed around for a moment before Lily Daniels pulls it down, gets it to Lexi Chappell, who drives it down the left side all the way to the corner. She gets away with a step on the out-of-bounds line there, but the ref was not in a great position to see it. Then a bad pass by St. Mary's, and they turn it over. 11-0 still the score. 5:40 and counting in the first half. Badgers have it. Burt gets it down to the corner, number 23, back to 22, who's Baird. Around the horn, they go to the opposite side. Left corner. Now down to the low post. Shot is off the mark, but the shot is up and good. On the rebound. That shot was up and good by number 22. That is Baird. Now we're going to get a timeout taken by St. Mary's. Dakota Wickard wants to talk to her team. 5:14 to go in the second quarter. 13-0 in favor of Bonners. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
If you have OCD, obsessive coffee disorder, then stop by Shift and Grind, located in the green building right across the street from Jack's Pharmacy. Shift and Grind is a proud Lumberjack supporter and has something for everyone. From regular coffees to lattes, mochas, and more, Shift and Grind will keep your day going. Try a Red Bull infused or Lotus energy drink if you're not a coffee fan. On Lumberjack home game days, wear your Lumberjack colors and get a discount on your favorite drink. Shift and Grind now has indoor seating. Shift and Grind open 5 to 6 Monday through Friday, 6 to 4 on the weekends. Shift and Grind, 132 North 1st Street, right here in St. Mary's.
Cool. Lumberjacks inbound after the timeout. They get it down to the corner to Jansen. Jansen accidentally dribbles the ball off of her foot, so turnover on St. Mary's. Lumberjacks having a little bit of trouble here this evening. 13-0 as they trail to the Badgers. Badgers defense has been giving them all they can handle. Badgers drive down, hand it out. Shot is up. It is up and good by Peterson. Gets the assist from number 23. And St. Mary's again has a bad pass, I believe, and the ball goes out of bounds. 15-0. Lumberjacks trail, get a steal by Scott. But then Cassidy Scott accidentally double dribbles. Just under 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. No score for the Lumberjacks. 15 for Bonners Ferry. Badgers get it across the timeline. A little bit of Lumberjack pressure. They get it to the paint, down into the blocks, and the shot is up and good by number 23. And another turnover as the Lumberjacks get it. The Badgers get a steal. And the Badgers work underneath. Spinning a shot up and good by number 23 once again. 6 points for number 23. 19-0 Lumberjacks trail. Almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter. Jacqueline Lindemeyer with the ball. And now they're going to call St. Mary's for a 10-second violation in the backcourt. Badgers inbound from in front of the scores table. Bringing it down is Burt. Burt brings it across the timeline, brings it to the right side of the floor, swings it to the corner to Bear. Bear for the shot. It is no good. Offensive rebound, though. The next shot is no good. Tying it up is Lexi Chappell with, I believe, Bear, and the jump ball call is going to go to Bonner. Inbound pass shot is up and good and up and no good. And a loose ball. It's going to be picked up by Bonners, but a travel called. Bonners turns it over. St. Mary's back the other way. A high pass by Cassidy Scott trying to get it out of the defense. It's going to be a turnover. Did not see Jacqueline Lindemeyer come out of the game. Got some subs coming in for St. Mary's as it is, so we will get Jacqueline out. I'm going to see, I think they've got almost all the changes going. I've got Michaela Spray back onto the floor. Stansel, Sammy, and Reimel. Lumberjacks into the press. They worked really good against Wallace. Badgers do break it, get it across the timeline, down to the corner. Drive baseline, going to the shot. I think they call the foul on the floor. That foul will go against Spray for her second. Checking back in for the Badgers is Fluid and Elliston. Badgers will inbound from underneath. Up top to Elliston. She hands off to Tompkins. They look inside, but that ball is going to be deflected out, and it's a turnover on Bonners. think that might have been Reimel that deflected that out of there. Spray hands the ball off to Chappell. Chappell goes into Sint. Sint dishes it out to Reimel. Reimel from the short corner can't get the shot to go. The lid is on the bucket. Even on their good shots, they can't get one to fall in. 19-0. Lumberjacks trail. JV basketball. Elliston has it up top for Bonners. Goes around the horn to the near side to Tompkins. Tompkins looks to the free throw line to Fluid. Tying it up is Lexi Chappell, and the possession arrow favors the Jacks. Chappell's going to come out. Wilkes comes in. As St. Mary's inbounds, they get it into Wilkes. Wilkes gets double-teamed. She does get the ball off to Sammy Sint. Sint tries to feed it into the middle, and it's going to be deflected out of bounds, I believe, by Bear. Or number 23, one of those two. Inbound pass, they try to get it in. The ball's going to be knocked around, and it comes off the foot of a Badger, so it'll stay with St. Mary's. 2:33 to go before halftime. 19-0 Lumberjacks trail. Inbound pass to the corner to Stansel. Stansel trying to go inside. It gets batted back at her, and then they're going to pass it out, and a steal by the Badgers. And I think the Badgers turn it over the other way. Lumberjacks inbound. Get it into Sammy Sint. Now we've got Stansel driving. Stansel takes it to the left side. Tries to drive and going to get fouled. Looking for the inbound pass to get it into the corner to Stansel for St. Mary's. Stansel has 2 minutes. Lumberjacks trail 19-0. Spray, I think she might have been trying to pass it. She gets it batted back at her. Has the ball in the corner. Gets it out to Stansel. Stansel, guarded, drives. Can't find anywhere to go with it. Backs it back to the top. Now she goes back to Spray. Spray, cross court to Wilkes. Wilkes is going to go for the shot. It's no good. Fight for the ball, and it's going to be pulled down with the rebound by the Badgers. And a foul on St. Mary's. Sammy Sint with the foul. Bringing the ball down for Bonners is Burt. Burt swings over, down to the corner to number 23. They try to feed it back inside. The ball is tipped out, I think, by Spray. Turnover on the Badgers. Stansel drives, loses the handle as she drives baseline. She gets the ball out to Reimel. Reimel's shot won't fall. And a fight for the loose ball, and the Badgers finally come away with it. Lid just continues to be on it for the Badgers, and a nice job there by Spray as she tips that out and gets a steal. Turnover on Bonners. 1 minute to go, and that was Cami Reimel with the ball. Now they go down to the corner to Spray. Spray, guarded, tries to go baseline, now reverses, gets the ball to Reimel, now back out to Stansel. Stansel back to Spray. Defense very good by the Badgers. Back to the top to Stansel. Stansel thought about a shot, doesn't do it. Goes over to Wilkes. Wilkes, long three. That one is off the back of the iron. It's no good. A rebound to the Badgers. They bring it down quickly. A shot, no good. The rebound to Spray. Spray takes it the other way down the near sideline. She picks up her dribble and going to get a foul on the Badgers. That will be against Burt. Looks like her first. 20 seconds to go in the half. St. Mary's trails 19-0. Michaela inbounds to Wilkes. Wilkes takes it to the far side. Down to the corner, goes back to Sammy Sint. Sammy Sint for three, and it's off the glass and good. Lumberjacks get a bucket on the board finally, after trying so valiantly all game. 19-3, St. Mary's trails. 3 seconds. They get it down inside. And the clock will run out before the Badgers can do anything with it. So the first half comes to an end. St. Mary's trails 19-3. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's. Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oakes at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oakes a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255. Fire Chief Larry Nacarado wants to remind you that this time of the year, chimney fires are a common occurrence, but can be prevented. St. Mary's Fire Department wants to remind you that they loan out chimney brushes and rods for free. They do chimney inspections for free and will even come to your house and offer chimney fire prevention training for free. Don't neglect your chimney. Call St. Mary's Fire Department today at 245-5253. That's 245-5253. This public safety message from the St. Mary's Fire Department. Winter is here, and it's time to get your animals ready for the winter weather. XXX Feeds in St. Mary's has what you need to keep all your critters comfortable in the cold temperatures. From trough heaters, straw, to insulated horse blankets, your animals large and small need extra attention just like you. So don't forget, while you're stacking your winter firewood, your furry family members need winterizing also. Also, don't forget the wild critters. XXX Feed has wild bird food, deer feed, and game blocks. See XXX Feeds in St. Mary's today, because winter ain't gonna wait. The holiday season is coming quick. Start your holiday shopping today at Timber Country and the Country Fair in St. Mary's. Timber Country is loaded with deals on hunting clothes, workwear, and much more, including brands like Carhartt. Over at the Country Fair, they have great deals on fall fashion, clothes for all ages, and lots of toys priced for the holiday season. That's Timber Country and the Country Fair, located on Main Street in St. Mary's, your one-stop shops for holiday cheer. And remember, support your local businesses.
The holidays aren't about what you receive, it's about the good you give. P1FCU is asking you to join us in spreading a whole lot of joy this holiday season. Visit p1fcu.org/season or our Facebook page to nominate a family who could benefit from a special turkey dinner with all the trimmings. Want to do even more good? Stop by any P1FCU branch to drop off food, toy, and coat donations until December 18th. Join us in giving back during our season of giving, because together we are stronger.
Lumberjack Gymnasium. JV girls right now taking on the Bonners Ferry Badgers. They trail 19-3 going into the halftime, and it was a tough first half for the Lumberjack girls as they were 1 of 16 from the floor, and the Badgers were 9 of 33. The defense of Bonners Ferry JV is very good as they are not letting Lumberjacks get many shots while forcing a lot of turnovers as well. And they're also dominating the offensive boards also. They do have a little bit more height than the Lumberjack JV team has. 26 rebounds for Bonners to the Lumberjacks 10. 16 of those are offensive rebounds for Bonners Ferry. St. Mary's only has 2 offensive boards. Defensively, it's 8 rebounds for St. Mary's, 10 for Bonners. Assists, 2 for Bonners, 1 for Lumberjacks. 6 steals for Bonners Ferry, 4 for St. Mary's. 12 turnovers for Bonners, 19 for the Lumberjacks. Personal fouls. The Badgers looks like they had 4 in the first half. St. Mary's with 5. And then scoring, 4 second chance points for Bonners Ferry, 14 points off turnovers for the Badgers. So 18 of their 19, well, not 18, but 14 of their points out of the 19 has come off of turnover points from the Lumberjacks. Individually for Bonners Ferry, it was Villaluz with 6 points, 5 points for Sumter, and 2 points apiece for Bear, Burt, Olson, and Peterson. Individually for the Lumberjacks, well, that one's not very difficult. We've only got one bucket on the board for St. Mary's. Sammy Sint burying a three-pointer late in the second quarter to give St. Mary's at least 3 points on the board. Looking at some other numbers, 2 steals for Michaela Spray, 1 for Cassidy Scott, and 1 for Cammie Reimel. Rebounds, 3 for Lily Daniels, 3 for Michaela Spray, 2 for Jacqueline Linnemeyer, 1 for Sammy Sint, and 1 for Cassidy Scott. So the Lumberjacks are going to have to make some adjustments at halftime in the gym. They're going to have to see if they can't come up with something to use to get away from that defense of Bonners Ferry. But that Bonners Ferry defense is not giving much room for the Lumberjack girls. So we're going to have to see what kind of adjustments can be made by St. Mary's and see if they can come out in the second half and rebound a little bit. They're going to have to try to rebound better is one item because they are being out-rebounded. But like I said, Bonners Ferry has a little bit of a size advantage over St. Mary's for the JV squad. Let's go ahead and take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the second half.
If you're hungry, need gas, or want an ice-cold beverage, stop by 10th Street Superstop in St. Mary's. But if you're looking for chicken food, dog food, or farm supplies, stop by XXX Feeds. That's right, 10th Street Superstop has you covered if you're looking for a tasty, fast breakfast in the morning, a hot lunch at noon, or a tank of gas and an ice-cold drink from their large selection of beverages. Stop by and see Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop in St. Mary's. If it's farm supplies and pet feeds you need, go see XXX Feeds. That's 10th Street Superstop in St. Mary's. Brent's Electric is a family-owned and operated business right here in St. Mary's. With 36 years of electrical experience, Brent's Electric has been serving all of North Idaho since 1996. From new construction to renovation, Brent's Electric can help. Give them a call today at 208-245-5725. That's 208-245-5725. Brent's Electric in St. Mary's.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. The Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to the Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior nights, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
And we are back, both teams back out on the floor, warming up and getting loose. Lumberjack girls kind of talking amongst each other here and there, maybe trying to formulate some sort of a game plan to make something happen against this Bonners Ferry JV girls team that is a pretty darn good squad. And Lumberjack girls are no slouches themselves. They are 2-1 on the season, and they've played well in their 2 wins that they have. So this is a very good Badgers team, giving this Lumberjack girls JV team a run for their money, as it's the defense of the Bonners Ferry is really making it hard on the Jacks. Because actually Bonners Ferry is actually not shooting super great from the floor, just 27%. Both teams getting some last-minute instruction from their coaches. Badgers come back out on the floor. I did not set that up at the beginning of the game. Badgers are in their blue, Lumberjacks in white. Second half, the Badgers will be going from right to left. St. Mary's from left to right. Badgers will start with possession. Badgers will inbound. They have it into Bear. Bear has it up top. Swings over to Burt. Burt has it up on top. Now she swings it down to the corner on the right side, back to the wing. Now driving is Bear. She was going to try to go up the shot originally, but she lost the ball for a second. The Badgers do get the rebound after they do put up the shot, and they put it up and good on the offensive rebound. I believe that now was Fluid with her first bucket of the game. Lumberjacks back the way, shot up, it's no good, but Jansen with a rebound. I did not set up my lineup. Lumberjacks had a couple of shots there, able to not able to get it to fall. Original starters on the floor for St. Mary's. Except for Lexi Chappell is on the floor right now as well. She was not one of the original starting five, I don't think. Driving on the side, as the Badgers were trying to drive inside, and they could not get the shot up. Badgers will inbound. Lumberjacks had the ball go out of bounds on them. Badgers drive into the paint. Shot is up. No good. Foul called. That will be against Jansen. Her first. They call the foul on the floor. Badgers will inbound from underneath. Bear will inbound from underneath for Bonners. He's got to go 5 seconds. 5-second violation. Inbound pass. Ball is tipped up in the air, and the Badgers take it away on another steal from St. Mary's. That defense for Bonners Ferry is wicked. They have the ball up top to Burt. Burt bounce pass to Bear. Now they get it to the free throw line. Driving shot is up and good by Fluid. Fluid was quiet in the first half. Now she has 4 points in the second half, which is the 4 points for Bonners Ferry in the second. Badgers got Chappell trapped on the sideline. She does find an outlet as she gets it to Lily Daniels, but then the ball is wiped out of bounds by Bonners. In the substitution as Taylor Jansen comes out. Sammy Sint comes in. Inbounded to Cassie Scott. Scott trying to find Sammy Sint a little bit wide with the pass to turn over St. Mary's. Badgers taking it the other way. Bear has it for the Badgers. Goes all the way down, then swings it to the corner, back to Bear. Bear looking inside to Fluid. Fluid at the elbow. Loses the ball, but Bear is there to receive it as it rolled off her foot. Badgers still in control. Fluid at the free throw line. She's trying to drive. Ball comes loose, but the Badgers able to keep it. That time a pass almost gets into the backcourt, but the Badgers able to keep it once again. And Cassie Scott playing some strict, tough defense there, but the Badgers still control it. At the free throw line, Fluid for the long shot. It's no good. And the rebound goes to Cassidy Scott. And St. Mary's bringing it down the other way is Lexi Chappell, and there's going to be a foul called against Bonners. A little bit of a reach there by Burt as she slapped the ball away. Got maybe some wrist when she did so. Inbound pass into the corner. Going to get a three-point shot on the way by Chappell. It is no good. Offensive rebound, though, went to Scott. Scott tried for the shot. It won't go. Rebound was tied up by both teams, and it's a jump ball possession to the Lumberjacks. Linnemeyer gets it in right underneath Scott. Scott puts it up and good. 23-5, Lumberjacks trail. Badgers have the ball. Right wing. Now they go to the top, but a travel call before that. Burt took an extra step or drug that pivot. Now we get a timeout taken by Bonners. 23-5, St. Mary's trails. 4:40 in the third. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
We are back at the timeout. Lumberjacks ball. Linnemeyer will inbound from side court. Gets it in to Chapel. Chapel flips it right back to her. St. Mary's gets it across the timeline. And an inadvertent buzzer from Coach Bitterman. Gets a long shot on the way by Cassidy Scott. It is good. They have not put it on the board yet. It was a two-pointer from Scott. 23-7, Lumberjacks trail. Driving baseline is Peterson. She gets underneath the basket, kicks the ball back to the top. Back to the corner. Trying to feed it outside. It's deflected, but St. Mary's has it, or the Badgers have it back. Cassidy Scott working hard on defense. Driving was Peterson, and then Peterson spins to try to back the ball back out. She dribbles it on the line out of bounds, or maybe her foot was on the line, and it's a turnover on Bonners. Elliston and Olsen come in for the Badgers. Lumberjacks inbound. Cassidy Scott brings it across, tries to bring it across. The Badgers have a press on, and Cassidy turns over. Shot was up and good, and I didn't see who made it for Bonners Ferry. Lumberjacks bring it back across. Lexi Chapel drives all the way down, loses the handle for a minute, and then she's going to step out of bounds and have the turnover. Changing all five players all at once is St. Mary's. Spray, Wilkes, Reimel, Stansel, Lexi Chapel on the floor for the Lumberjacks. Badgers quickly to the way. They find some nice ball movement. Shot is up. It's no good. Offensive rebound. The shot is no good on the putback, but there's a foul call that'll send the Badgers to the free throw line. Abby Wilkes draws her first foul. 25-7, St. Mary's trails. 3:33 to go in the third quarter. Burt misses the first free throw. Lining up the next one. That one is good by Burt. (26-7), St. Mary's trails. 3:33 to go in the first quarter. In the third quarter, bringing it down is Chapel, as the Badgers did not press this time. Lexi Chapel brings it, passes it to the wing to Stansel. Stansel looking, surveys, still looking. Goes out to Spray, who's up top in between the circles. She hands it off to Lexi Chapel, who goes up to the midcourt circle, surveys the defense. Now she's going to try the right side, or left side. Bounce pass to Stansel. Stansel drives and has the shot partially blocked. I think she was looking for a foul. No call coming. And then we get I think we had a steal by Stansel. Turnover by Bonners. 2:57 to go in the third. 26-7 Jacks trail. Lumberjacks inbound from side court. Going to go to Lexi Chapel, who got away from the defense, and it was a nice-looking play. Stansel with the assist as she feeds it right to her, and she drives into the paint, puts it up and good. Badgers with a shot the other way. Wilkes with the rebound. St. Mary's bringing it down quickly. Stansel has it, goes over to Chappell. Chappell, left wing. Still can take her dribble. She gets a screen from Spray, goes to the top, into the free throw line, goes over to Wilkes. Wilkes thought about shooting and got covered quickly, so she goes back to Chappell. Chappell up top. Chappell to Stansel on the left wing now. Stansel gets free, kicks it into a cutting Spray. The shot is up, won't fall. It was another nice look and a nice move. The rebound went to the Badgers. St. Mary's ties it up. Jump ball is called. The possession arrow favors Bonners. 2:10 to go in the third quarter. 26-9, Jacks trail. Bringing it across is Bear for Bonners Ferry, taking it down the left side of the floor. She's going to drive down just inside the wing, kicks the ball back to the top to Elliston. Elliston surveys and goes over to the right wing to Olsen, down into the short corner. Now they kick it back to the top. That was Fairchild. She gets to Pluitt. Now back to Fairchild. Now back out to the wing. Shot on the way. It is no good. Offensive rebound, though. The shot is up. It is no good, but a foul called. And the Badgers will go to the free throw line. That will be Olsen. Foul number 3 on Michaela Spray. Olsen 0 for 1 from the charity stripe. Makes the first one. Lines up the second shot. On the way. That one's off the front of the iron, no good, but the offensive rebound, and it was, I believe, Olsen that put it up and good. St. Mary's quickly the other way. Abby Wilkes takes it all the way baseline, backs it back to the top, goes over to Chappell, who is in no man's land between the circles. Trying to get it across to Spray. Spray with the shot from the short corner. It's no good, and the Badgers pull down the rebound. Again, when Lumberjacks are getting good looks, they just can't get the shot to go. And a nice job by Lexi Chappell as she steps in there and takes a charge. That foul goes against Olsen, her first. Lexi Chappell is going to come out. Taylor Jansen back in for the Lumberjacks. Stansel has it. Over to Spray. Spray bringing it across, picks up her dribble in the backcourt, gets it stripped out of her hands for a minute, and it's going to be a, let's see, St. Mary's turned it over for a minute. They've got to try to figure out who touched it last. They're going to go jump ball and give it to St. Mary's since they can't. They couldn't. Neither one of them really seen what happened or who stripped that out, so they just call it they go jump ball and they give the possession to St. Mary's, as that's who the arrow favors. So Spray will inbound it from the corner down here near side baseline. Spray into Linnemeyer, or not Linnemeyer, that's Jansen. Jansen for the long three. It's no good. And the rebound goes to Bonners Ferry. Bonners Ferry in transition quickly, and they lose the handle. Coming away with it is Wilkes. Wilkes brings it down the near side. Wilkes now slows it down, gets it to Stansel. Stansel over to Jansen. Jansen for three. And, Jansen usually pretty good from that spot. Airballed that one. And I guess they say the Badgers must have got a piece of it, so maybe that's why it was airballed. It's going to stay with St. Mary's. 29-9 with 33 seconds to go in the third. St. Mary's trails. Into Jansen. Jansen to Wilkes. Wilkes for three. It's nothing but net from Abby Wilkes. Give Jansen the assist. 29-12. Lumberjacks trail. Badgers swing it to the corner on the far side of the floor to Olsen. Now they get it down to the low post. Shot is up. It's no good. The rebound goes to Spray. Spray hands off to Stansel. Stansel brings it across for St. Mary's, takes it to the left side. Now picks up her dribble, goes back out to Jansen. Jansen with a three at the buzzer. That one is going to be a quick shot that does not go in. And the third quarter comes to an end. 29-12, Jacks trail. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
When was the last time you had great Mexican food? I mean really great. Has it been a while? Well, grab the kids and head to Casa de Oro for dinner tonight. Casa de Oro has fantastic burritos, tacos, and chimis, not to mention fajita and shrimp dishes. Little Johnny doesn't like Mexican food? Well, don't worry. Casa de Oro also has an American menu as well. Dinner and lunch a la fresca. Great service and margaritas with a kick. Casa de Oro, it's what's happening for dinner tonight. Casa de Oro on Golf Course Drive in St. Mary's.
And we are back, and it was a 10-9 run for Bonners Ferry in the third quarter. Bonners JV has been very consistent. 9 points in the first and 10 in the second and the third. But despite all that, really, Lumberjack JV team is still in this thing. They're only down by 17. They'd have to play some good defense and make some shots count, but they could very well see themselves climb back into this if they could get a few breaks here. Linnemeyer, Lexi Chappell, Cassidy Scott, Lily Daniels, all on the floor for St. Mary's and Sammy Sint. Badgers lose the ball out of bounds on the baseline, so a turnover on Bonners. St. Mary's with 23 turnovers. Bonners Ferry with 17. Lexi Chappell trying to get through the defense of the Badgers, and they're going to actually say the Badgers get that steal, as I thought she might have been out of bounds, but they're not going to call it. The Badgers drive, and standing in there to take the charge is Linnemeyer. That foul goes against Fluid. It looks like it's her first foul of the game. Again, 2-2-1 press from Bonners Ferry. Bringing it across is Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer drives, tries to feed it inside to Sammy Sint. And Sint tries to save it back in, and she runs into the padding pretty hard, but she looks like she's okay. She gets up kind of laughing and thinking, well, that was embarrassing, and Sammy Sint ran into the padding at the end of the court. And a turnover on the Badgers going the other way as it was Burt with a travel. Inbound pass, and it's taken away by the Badgers. Driving, shot is up and good by Burt. Lumberjacks trying to bring the ball back down the floor. The Badgers swipe it out of bounds. Possession stays with St. Mary's. 7:05 to go in the third quarter. Linnemeyer looking for somebody to get it into, and she's going to bounce off the feet of the Badgers player, Bayer, as they were in trouble of giving up the 5-second violation out of bounds. Linnemeyer will try again. Lumberjacks get it into Sammy Sint. Sint is wide open, gets a nice shot off, and it's good from three-point range by Sammy Sint. Badgers back the other way. Badgers left wing, now down to the corner, short corner. Trying to drive towards the paint, but getting called for the carry is Peterson. 31-15, turnover Badgers. Lumberjacks trail, 6:46 to go in the game. Inbound to Scott. It gets knocked back out, and Linnemeyer has it. Now they're trying to go down, and it was a good look by Scott as she was trying to get Lily Daniels on the run to the bucket. But Lily wasn't quite ready for that pass to come to her, so she was looking the wrong way, and the Badgers turned it over themselves going the other way. Score still 31-15, Lumberjacks trail. Lumberjacks have battled hard, trying and fighting and clawing to get back into this thing. Cassidy Scott brings it across and is going to get the ball swiped away, but it's going to be a foul called. And that foul is against Burt, her third foul of the game. Fourth team foul for Bonners Ferry. Linnemeyer to inbound, trying to get it across to the top to Sammy Sint, and it's going to be intercepted by the Badgers. And then again, the Badgers with their own turnover right coming back to the way as Tompkins gets called for the travel. Checking in for Bonners is Elliston. Going out is Tompkins. 6:23 to go in the fourth, 31-15 Jacks trail. Linnemeyer gets it in to Stott. Lumberjacks facing the press, and a little bit of a push there by Burt gives her foul number 4. I wondered if that would get called because she kind of gave her a little bit of a forearm when Scott ran into her or was trying to go around her. Burt comes off the floor. Inbound to Chappell. Chappell goes over to Sammy Sint. Sint brings it across the timeline. Picks up her dribble, goes back to Chappell. Lexi Chappell up top. St. Mary slows down the offense. Now they swing over to Lily Daniel. Daniel looking from the wing. Now she takes her dribble, goes to the free throw line. Now picks it up. Now she's got to find somebody to go to with it. She finds Lexi Chappell. Chappell backs it back towards the midcourt circle. Under 6 to play. 31-15. St. Mary's trails. Chappell is trying to get them to run a play. They get it over to Scott. Scott's shot from just inside the wing is no good. The rebound taken by Bonners. Quickly the other way is Bear, and she's going to save that ball back in bounds as she started to drift out of bounds. That's a turnover. She throws it right to the Lumberjacks. Sammy Sint had it. Lexi Chappell has the ball, left wing, up to the top. Going to get an open look by Cassidy Scott from three-point range. It is no good. Lily Daniels pulls down the rebound. Back to the top to Lexi Chappell. Chappell drives left side, backs it back out to the wing. Looking. Now she's going to shoot the long three, and it's going to toilet bowl in by Lexi Chappell. That thing spun around that rim for what seemed like 30 seconds before it fell through. That was a true toilet bowl bucket. Now we're going to get a timeout taken by Bonners. 4:55 to go. 31-18 Lumberjacks trail. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
This is what most people's heart rate sounds like when they're getting their taxes done. And this is what a heart rate sounds like when you file at H&R Block. Because they have upfront transparent pricing, so you'll know the price before you begin. No need to sweat a thing. Oh, and that is the sound of my stomach demanding tacos. Upfront transparent pricing. Just another way it's better with Block.
Introducing the all-new 2021 Yamaha Wolverine R-Max 1000. The Wolverine R-Max 1000 delivers class-leading power and smooth performance thanks to its new powerful 999cc dual overhead cam 8-valve parallel twin engine, featuring legendary Yamaha durability. The all-new advanced and heavy-duty suspension is designed to provide maximum articulation in low-speed situations, a balanced ride feeling when trail riding, and maximize dampening during sport driving. Visit St. Mary's Saw and Cycle today to see for yourself the all-new Yamaha Wolverine R-Max and realize your adventure. Always protect the environment. Wear your seatbelt, helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Read the owner's manual and product warning labels before operation.
And we're back after the timeout. St. Mary's trails by 13. Ball is loose, and still loose, and still loose, and finally tied up. Jump ball called. His bodies are hitting the floor everywhere, and possession will go to St. Mary's. St. Mary's will inbound. Cassidy Scott has it to, it's like a, once again, the press from the Badgers. I've got to change there's a steal by Bonners. A turnover, I think that was Scott. I'm not sure. Shot is up and good as they drive underneath and put it in. That was Peterson. St. Mary's trying to get the ball down the court. They do get it down finally. They swing the ball to Jansen. Jansen gets the ball back out. Shot is on the way by Scott. Off the glass and good. I think that was just a 2, and it was. St. Mary's trails by 13. Shot from the elbow is on the way. It is no good. Rebound is grabbed, tied up by a Lumberjack and a Badger. It was Chapel and Bear. Possession will favor Bonners. 33-20, 3:49 to go. Fairly close game considering where it was earlier. Shot is up and good. That was made by Pluitt. 6 points for Pluitt now. St. Mary's brings it across to the Badger pressure. And it was Scott trying to get it around the team. Badgers, it's a turnover. A shot by the Badgers up. It's no good. I think it was Lily Daniels with the rebound. She feeds it down to Jansen. Jansen is going to get fouled as she goes up for the shot. And she hit her knee on the floor. She looks to be okay. That foul goes against Olsen, her second. That'll send Jansen to the free throw line. She came down pretty hard on her knee when she got fouled, so she's got to shake off that stinger there on the knee. First free throw is going to rattle home for Jansen. Tammy Reimel comes in for St. Mary's. Sammy Sint goes off. Some more changes coming. Lily Daniel, Cassidy Scott go off. Abby Wilkes and Stansel are on. And Jansen will sub after the free throw, and she makes the free throw. Going in for Jansen is Taylor Spray. Michaela Spray, not Taylor. 35-22, St. Mary's has battled trying to get back into this. 3:16 to go. Badgers have it, left wing. Now, back to the top they go as they work it around the horn. All the way down to the left corner, into the hands of Peterson. Now back to the top they go as they work it back around. Down to the corner on the opposite side to Pluitt. Pluitt backs it back as they reverse it. Now they go to the opposite side, short corner. I don't think they're really stalling. I just think they're being patient. Lumberjacks in a zone defense. Badgers working it around the outside. Now they go into the free throw line. Can't get anywhere to go. A bad pass goes right to St. Mary's. I'm going to give Lexi Chappell a steal on that. Stansel brings it across, goes to Chappell. Chappell for a long three. It just misses, but the rebound goes to Spray. St. Mary's reset. Stansel to Abby Wilkes. Wilkes with a three. It won't fall. Ball is tipped around, and Chappell comes away with it. That ball gets up in the air. I think it was actually a shot. The Badgers end up with the ball. Then we're going to get a travel call the other way. As Barnes Ferry pulled down the rebound, and it's called for travel just in the backcourt side. 2:02 to go. 35-22. Lumberjacks with the ball. Chappell, far side of the floor, down in the left corner. She looks to try to make a move, loses the ball for a minute, and it's going to be a turnover on Lexi Chappell. Badgers the other way, almost a bad pass by them, but they get it back. Shot is no good. It was almost an offensive rebound, but the ball goes out of bounds off of Bonners. St. Mary's will have it. 1:46 to go. 35-22. Lexi Chappell has it. Defense from the Badgers, still putting on the press. They get it to Wilkes. Wilkes drives all the way across, and they're going to call a foul on Peterson as she was body bumping down the line there. And I think it's foul number 7. which will send Wilkes to the free throw line. I don't think Wilkes has really been to the charity stripe this season. Wilkes' first free throw on the way. Oh, it just rolls off the rim and out. Rebound to the Badgers. Lumberjacks playing defense in the backcourt, and they're going to get a foul there on Michaela Spray. That is foul number 4 on Spray. Lumberjacks pull out of the press. 1:29 to go. St. Mary's trails by 13. Badgers have it on the wing. Down to the corner now, left or right side. Driving baseline. Fluid. Shot is up. It rolls across the rim. It is no good. Lexi Chappell with the rebound. Chappell brings it down for St. Mary's. Chappell drives, gives it to Stansel. Stansel triggers the quick three. It's no good. Spray trying to pull down the rebound, and Wilkes ends up with it. Wilkes' shot won't go from three-point range, but another offensive board for St. Mary's. Didn't see who pulled it down. Ava Stansel has the ball. She swings over to Chappell. Chappell just inside three-point range, gets that shot partially blocked, and there's a fight for the ball. Jump ball is called, and the possession goes to St. Mary's as there's Cammie Reimel battling for that ball. St. Mary's will inbound from underneath. 41 ticks left on the clock. Stansel has it. Just goes to the top to Reimel. Reimel with a quick shot. It's short. Stansel with the rebound, though. Ball is loose. And Lumberjacks do control it still. Wilkes gets a look at three. Short, but Stansel with it. They're going to get a foul call. Or maybe the ball. I don't know. It's a foul. I believe it's bonus. It's 1-1. That should send Ava Stansel to the charity stripe. 33 seconds. JV girls have battled hard here tonight for St. Mary's as they trailed big at the end of the first quarter. Actually, at the end of the first half, it was 19-3. Stansel's first free throw is off the mark. Badgers pull down the rebound. Quickly down the floor for the Badgers. Out to the corner to Fluid. Fluid looks into the paint. Now they go back to the top. Into the hands of Burt. Burt backs up near the timeline. Lumberjacks need to come out and put some pressure on it just so they can get an extra possession here. They're going to try to trap down by a thing. The shot is up. It's no good, but the rebound goes to Bonners Ferry. Badgers back up with 3 seconds. St. Mary's JV going to fall here as it goes to 2-2 on the season as they fall 35-22 to Bonners Ferry in a hard-fought contest, and they did a good job to battle back into this one. Let's take a quick look at the statistics so we can get our pregame on for the varsity game. So let's go ahead and get into the stats real quick for the game. As the Lumberjacks outscored Bonners 10-6 in the fourth quarter, and were barely outscored 10-9 in the third, and we get to our final score of 35-22. The Badgers 16 of 51 shooting, St. Mary's 8 of 41. 3-point shots made, 0 for 5 for Bonners, 4 of 16 for the Lumberjack JV girls. 37% from the free throw line for the Badgers, 50% from the free throw line for St. Mary's. 23 rebounds for St. Mary's, 40 for Bonners Ferry. They had 21 offensive boards, 19 defensive boards. St. Mary has 10 offensive and 13 defensive. That score could have been a lot more had the Badgers taken advantage of those offensive boards, as they had only 8 second chance points. 6 assists for St. Mary's, 2 for Bonners Ferry, 6 steals for St. Mary's, 12 for Bonners. The Lumberjacks and girls ended up with 30 turnovers, but Bonners Ferry ended up with 25, so that number fairly even. 9 bench points for the Lumberjacks, 5 second chance points, 10 points off turnovers for St. Mary's. Like I said, Bonners did not get very many points off of their second chances, but they did get 22 points off of turnovers. Individually for the Lumberjacks, it was 6 points for Cassidy Scott, 6 points for Sammy Sint, 5 points for Lexi Chappell, 3 points for Abby Wilkes, 2 points for Taylor Jansen. For the visiting Badgers, Fluid finished with 6. Peterson finished with 4. Olson finished with 5. Burt finished with 5. 4 points for Bear. 5 points for Sumter. 6 points for Villa-Luz. So that is the end of the JV game. Let's go ahead and take a 3-minute break and come back with our countdown to tip-off.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the Hot Deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Is your rig's check engine light on? Idling a little rough? Time for an oil change. Maybe you need tires. Stop by Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto Repair can take care of your automotive needs fast. If you have a dead battery, Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros can set you up with a great AC Delco battery. Did we mention tires? Jim's Auto Repair is an authorized Tire Pros dealer and can get you a great deal on tires for your rig. Locations in St. Mary's and Plummer. Jim's Auto and 95 Tires. Give them a call, 208-686-0425, 208-686-0425, or stop by today. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goal. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time. Jack Buell Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Buell Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips, they're an entire community. Jack Buell Trucking.
Why should you get all of your prescriptions from your local Good Neighbor Pharmacy? Because over 100,000 patients per year experience serious complications from drug interactions. At Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's, your prescriptions are not only filled, but we double-check for such complications. You can trust our knowledgeable pharmacists for that extra personalized attention. You're not just a number to us. You are our neighbor. Bring all your prescriptions to Jack's, your Good Neighbor Pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Everyone knows that the timber industry is a huge part of our community. Working in the timber industry requires big equipment. Big equipment requires a special mechanic or custom machined items to repair. Jake's Machine and Repair in St. Mary's is your very own full-service, large equipment diesel mechanic that not only has a full-size shop, but also has a service truck that can come straight to you when you break down in the woods. If you're in need of big truck or big equipment repair, stop by Jake's Machine and Repair at 106 Homer Drive in St. Mary's or call 208-596-8819, 208-596-8819. Jake's Machine and Repair in St. Mary's.
Have you ever noticed that some companies are around for decades and you really don't notice them until you actually see them? Kenneth Bechtel Trucking is one of these. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking has been a fixture in St. Mary's for decades and still is a community-involved business. Take the time to thank these entrepreneurs that quietly make it on their own and make our community all the better for it. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking. Give them a call today at 245-7209. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking, a community staple and lumberjack supporter. Good luck, Jacks.
And we are back with the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off here on KOFE. Lumberjack varsity girls taking on the Bonners Ferry Badgers. The Lumberjacks, taking a look at the league, I guess we should say. The St. Mary's Lumberjacks come into tonight's matchup with a 2-2 record. They beat Wallace 54-23 on December the 1st. Lumberjack girls are up to 10th in the 2A power rankings. Grangeville Bulldogs are 2-1. They beat Cami 57-37. They are at Prairie tonight. They are 11th in the 2A power rankings. And Orofino is 2-1. They beat Salmon River 63-33 on the 3rd. They are at Timberline tonight. They are 8th in the power rankings. Looking at the top 5 of the power rankings and the coaches' polls and all that, power rankings, it is Melba, Valley, New Plymouth, West Jefferson, and Ryrie. In the coaches' poll, it is Melba, Soda Springs, Coal Valley, Grangeville, and Ryrie. And in the media poll, it is Soda Springs, Melba, Coal Valley, Grangeville, and Ryrie. That's a look at the standings and the rankings. Let's take a 2-minute break and come back with more.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Bennewash, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
Are your friends and family tired of sleeping with Fido when they visit? Maybe Fido's tired of sleeping with them. Either way, the Pines Motel is there to save the day. With large, spacious rooms, comfortable beds, and even a mini fridge, Fido may get jealous. Save the floor for Fido and call Kevin of the Pines Motel at 245-2545. That's the Pines Motel in St. Mary's. I'm sure your friends and family would appreciate it, and so would Fido.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
The Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off Lumberjack girls basketball on KOFE. The Lumberjack girls come into tonight's game on a 2-game win streak after beating the Wallace Miners 54-23 on Tuesday. The last two opponents for St. Mary's have not been really strong teams, although Wallace was missing one of their star players on Tuesday when they played them in Wallace. Tonight, the Lumberjacks will face a tough and undefeated Badgers team that wants to stay undefeated. If the Lumberjacks want to make a statement in the early stages of this season, a win here could do it. The Lumberjacks split with the Badgers last season. The girls have been showing improvement every game so far, especially in the turnover numbers, as they only had 9 turnovers versus Wallace. The next spot they would like to see some improvement on is from the free throw line, as they are shooting just 59% from the charity stripe. Three-point range is another area where the Lumberjacks have struggled, as the Jacks are taking a lot of three-pointers, but they've only made 20% of them per game. Macy Reimel has taken quite a few threes herself, and I forget how many she has taken, but she does not have a very high shooting percentage from downtown so far this season, at only 20% from outside. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more.
If you have OCD, obsessive coffee disorder, then stop by Shift and Grind, located in the green building right across the street from Jack's Pharmacy. Shift and Grind is a proud Lumberjack supporter and has something for everyone. From regular coffees to lattes, mochas, and more, Shift and Grind will keep your day going. Try a Red Bull infused or Lotus energy drink if you're not a coffee fan. On Lumberjack home game days, wear your Lumberjack colors and get a discount on your favorite drink. Shift and Grind now has indoor seating. Shift and Grind open 5 to 6 Monday through Friday, 6 to 4 on the weekends. Shift and Grind 132 North 1st Street, right here in St. Mary's. Cold weather is coming and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's. Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oakes at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA, SIs of Financial Planning. Give Jenny Oakes a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255. Fire Chief Larry Nacarado wants to remind you that this time of the year, chimney fires are a common occurrence, but can be prevented. St. Mary's Fire Department wants to remind you that they loan out chimney brushes and rods for free. They do chimney inspections for free and will even come to your house and offer chimney fire prevention training for free. Don't neglect your chimney. Call St. Mary's Fire Department today at 245-5253. That's 245-5253. This public safety message from the St. Mary's Fire Department.
And we are back with more of the Paulette's #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. 7 minutes until the opening tip for Lumberjack varsity girls taking on Bonners Ferry here tonight. And let's see here. Taking a look at the stats for the Lumberjacks in the early parts of the season. 48 points per game for the Lumberjack girls. 44 points per game for their opponents. Lumberjacks shooting 34% from the field. 20% from downtown, 59% from the free throw line. 33 rebounds per game for the Lumberjacks with 16 steals, 18 turnovers, and 12 assists. Opponents are shooting 37% from the field, 32% from downtown, 53% from the charity stripe. They're averaging 29 rebounds, 8 steals, 22 turnovers, and 5 assists per game. Individually for the Lumberjacks, Macy Reimel leads the team in scoring per game with 9 points per game. Sammy Badgett averages 8 points per game. Lacey Sines averages 6 points per game. And Sierra Christensen averages 5 points per game. Rebounding, Sammy Badgett averages 5. Mackenzie Hammond averages 5. Kirsten Miller averages 5. And Stacy Mitchell averages 4. Assists, Sammy Badgett averages about 3 assists per game. So does Mackenzie Hammond. Steals, Sammy Badgett with about 4 per game. Lacey Sines, Lacey Sines averages 3. Macy Reimel and Berkeley McGrill averaging 2 steals per game individually for the Lumberjack girls. You notice one name on there leading just about every category is Sammy Badgett, except for in the scoring numbers. Sammy Badgett hustles all over the place out there and is very active in just about all aspects of the game. Taking a look at the Bonners Ferry Badgers, they are of the 3A Intermountain League, coached by Travis Hinthorn. They are 3-0 on the season, third in the 2A power rankings. Last season they went 3-3 in league, 13-12 overall. The Badgers were a good team last year, and this year they look to be much improved over that. They returned 5 players from last year. They also have 5 seniors on their roster. 2 players that stand out the most is all Intermountain League senior guard Holly Ansley and also senior wing Sierra Hill. These are the two that Coach Hinthorn looks to have lead his team this year. The Badgers just barely missed a trip to state last season, losing in a play-in game to a strong Teton team that started 5 seniors. The Badgers split with St. Mary's last year and look to sweep them this year. That's what they would like to do. One player the Badgers added to their varsity roster this year that I'm really curious to see. She's just a freshman, 6 foot tall though, and that is Asha Abubakari. For tonight's game, the Lumberjacks will have to play well through all phases to keep it close. I think it would be good for St. Mary's to maybe shoot less from outside tonight, as they have not shot well from the perimeter, unless they get hot early. And same as normal, though, they will need to limit their turnovers and shoot well to beat Bonners Ferry tonight. If they can pull the upset, because I know that the Bonners Ferry Badgers are favored in this one, it could really make some teams take notice of the Lumberjacks, and it'll give them some good confidence going into next week's matchup against the Orofino Maniacs. That has been our Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back with the starting lineups.
Winter is here, and it's time to get your animals ready for the winter weather. XXX Feeds in St. Mary's has what you need to keep all your critters comfortable in the cold temperatures. From trough heaters, straw, to insulated horse blankets, your animals large and small need extra attention just like you. So don't forget, while you're stacking your winter firewood, your furry family members need winterizing also. Also, don't forget the wild critters. XXX Feed has wild bird food, deer feed, and game blocks. See XXX Feeds in St. Mary's today, because winter ain't gonna wait. The holiday season is coming quick. Start your holiday shopping today at Timber Country and the Country Fair in St. Mary's. Timber Country is loaded with deals on hunting clothes, workwear, and much more, including brands like Carhartt. Over at the Country Fair, they have great deals on fall fashion, clothes for all ages, and lots of toys priced for the holiday season. That's Timber Country and the Country Fair, located on Main Street in St. Mary's, your one-stop shops for holiday cheer. And remember, support your local businesses.
The holidays aren't about what you receive, it's about the good you give. P1FCU is asking you to join us in spreading a whole lot of joy this holiday season. Visit p1fcu.org/season or our Facebook page to nominate a family who could benefit from a special turkey dinner with all the trimmings. Want to do even more good? Stop by any P1FCU branch to drop off food, toy, and coat donations until December 18th. Join us in giving back during our season of giving, because together we are stronger.
If you're hungry, need gas, or want an ice-cold beverage, stop by 10th Street Super Stop in St. Mary's. But if you're looking for chicken food, dog food, or farm supplies, stop by XXX Feeds. That's right, 10th Street Super Stop has you covered if you're looking for a tasty, fast breakfast in the morning, a hot lunch at noon, or a tank of gas and an ice-cold drink from their large selection of beverages. Stop by and see Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Super Stop in St. Mary's. If it's farm supplies and pet feed you need, go see XXX Feeds. That's 10th Street Super Stop in St. Mary's. Brent's Electric is a family-owned and operated business right here in St. Mary's. With 36 years of electrical experience, Brent's Electric has been serving all of North Idaho since 1996. From new construction to renovation, Brent's Electric can help. Give them a call today at 208-245-5725. That's 208-245-5725. Brent's Electric in St. Mary's.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
We are back and getting ready for the national or the Pledge of Allegiance. So just give us a moment here. And they did the national anthems. Now let's get our starting lineups for both teams, starting with the Badgers. I have to give them to you as they announce them on the floor, so give me just a moment. Starting will be freshman number 11, Avery Bear. Will be a sophomore, number 13, Maya Blackmore. A freshman, number 14, Asha Abubakari. Senior, number 21, Holly Ansley. And I can only imagine it is number 25, Emma Pinkerton. Now the starting lineup for your Lumberjacks. It'll be starting 5'3" senior guard, number 3, Miss Sammy Badgett. It'll be starting number 10, 5'8" senior wing, Macy Reimel. It'll be number 20, 5'8", not 5'8", number 20, 5'9" senior, Jenna Holder. It'll be senior 5'8" post, number 22, Kirsten Miller, and senior 5'9" guard, Mackenzie Hammond. Lumberjacks, of course, are coached by Gary Krumhauer in his first year. Both teams at mid-court now, as it'll be Mackenzie Hammond jumping up against Abu Bakari. Lumberjacks in their white, they will be going from right to left on your radio dial. Badgers in their blue will be going from left to right. Ref steps in. The ball is up. The tip is controlled by Bonners Ferry. Bringing it is Ansley, and she's going to drive right into the paint and be fouled right away. Foul is going to go against the Lumberjacks, and it is going to go against Kirsten Miller, her first. I believe she fouled out the last game. She picks up an early one here. That'll send 21, right? Ansley to the free throw line, who makes the first. Second free throw on the way. That one is good as well. Lumberjacks inbound. 2-2-1 press from the Badgers. Looking to get it across the timeline. Over to Jenna Holder, who tries to drive in, and there's going to be contact, and it looked like, I don't know, Jenna was maybe hoping for a blocking foul, but they don't get it. It's just going to be called a travel on Holder. She went to the floor. Lumberjacks in their own 2-2-1 press. Let's see if they can do something with it. It's to number 13, that's Blackmore. They get it down into Abu Bakari. She spins. The shot is up. It is no good. Rebound goes to Hammond. Lumberjacks quickly the other way. Get it across the timeline. Now to Badgett. Has it at the circle, mid-court circle. Badgett surveys the D. Takes the ball to the right side. Looks to penetrate. Kicks it back out to Hammond up top. Hammond drives to the right side. She's going to take the quick running shot. It's no good. The ball is going to be tied up. And the possession arrow will go to St. Mary's. As was Bakari, I believe, and Miller fighting for that ball. Macy Reimel inbound from baseline. She's going to go right into Holder. Holder spins, puts the shot up and in. Nice job by Holder to get some room and put the ball in. 2-2 tie ball game. Badgers quickly down to the corner. They find Bakari driving, and she's going to put it up and in off the glass. 4-2, Lumberjacks trail. Hammond to Badgett across the timeline. Now to Reimel. Reimel's going to pull up the three. That three is no good. Badgett gets the rebound. Badgett is going to be fouled as she tries for the putback. That foul will be against Ansley, her first. Badgett to the free throw line. 42% from the charity stripe. Badgett makes the first one. Chance to tie it up here. Shot on the way, nothing but net by Badgett. 4-4, 6:40 to go. Badgers quickly down across the timeline. They get it out to Ansley. Ansley's going to look to drive, almost has the ball taken away from her. There's a fight for it down there on the floor, but the Badgers able to keep control. Blackmore has the ball up top now for Bonners Ferry. Swings it over to Pinkerton. Pinkerton near side. Pinkerton gets called for the double dribble. Turnover, Bonners Ferry. 4-4 is the score. All tied up early first quarter. Hammond looking to get inbound to Holder. Nice pass to get the inbound in. Now the press, they break it, get it across over to Hammond. Hammond is going to look inside to Miller. The ball is tipped up. Miller comes away with it still. Holder now has it up to the free throw line. She's going to swing it out to Hammond on the left wing. Hammond goes down to the corner to Holder. Holder tries to force it through to Badgett. It's going to be taken away. Turnover on St. Mary's. Badgers find a person all alone down inside. That's Blackmore, and they put it up and good. Again, the press from Bonners. St. Mary's gets it across, down to Reimel. Reimel near the sideline, gets it over to Holder. Holder tries to penetrate, has the ball taken away from her. Bringing it all the way down is going to be Pinkerton. She had company, so she couldn't get the easy shot. They get it over to Ansley. Ansley drives from the left side. They're going to call Holder with the blocking foul. That'll send Ansley back to the free throw line where she is 2 for 2. 6-4, Badgers with a 2-point lead. First shot on the way and is good. Substitution for the Badgers. It is going to be Pinkerton going out. Coming in is Sierra Hill as Ansley lines up for the second shot. On the way. That one is good as well. A perfect touch on those free throws. I don't think she's touched the rim on any one of those. They've all been right through the net. 8-4, doubled up on St. Mary's. Badgett has the ball. Then a cross-court pass to Hammond. Hammond looks into Miller. Miller was going to try to go to Reimel, cutting from the right side, but Miller's going to get called for the travel. Good spot. Just shuffled those feet a little too much. Lumberjack showing press once again. Blackmore gets it into Bakari. She's going to get through the Lumberjack defense, brings it across, down to the corner. Now they go back to her underneath. Shot is up and in off the glass by Bakari. You didn't even know it was contested. Very nice work by the Badgers. 10-4, Lumberjacks trail down to Reimel. Reimel steps back. She's going to take that three. It's going to be, goes over the backboard and out of bounds. Late Hines comes in for the Lumberjacks. Jenna Holder goes out. 4:52 and counting. Lumberjacks playing some defense down here. A bad pass by the Badgers is going to end up in a turnover as they were trying to find Bear down there in the corner on the left side, and she just couldn't quite handle the pass that was coming in on her. It goes out of bounds. Lumberjacks will inbound. 2-2-1 press again from Bonners. Hammond controls, takes it down the far side of the floor. Picks up her dribble when she gets across. She goes to Signs. Signs looks into Badgett. Badgett gets some defense on her. She goes out to the wing or to the corner to Miller. Back to the top now. Hammond drives the right side of the floor. Gets the ball to Miller. Miller trying to find somebody to get it to, and it's going to be tipped around and taken away. And Badgett almost had a steal of her own, but couldn't quite pull it in. Stacy Mitchell going to come in for the Lumberjacks. Going out is Miller. 4:11 to go in the first. St. Mary's trails 10-4. Controlling it is Bear. Swings it down to the corner on the left side to Hill. Hill goes to the top now. 3-point shot away by Pinkerton. It is going to not count because it comes off of that rope up above. It did fall through, but it hit that rope on the backboard, and that is considered out of bounds. So 10-4, the score stays. A little bit different press here from the Badgers. Looks like a 1-3-1 this time. St. Mary's brings it across, and tying it up is number 23, Sierra Hill. Possession arrow favors the Badgers. 3:51 to go in the first quarter. 10-4, Lumberjacks trail. Inbounding will be Pinkerton. She gets it in to Bear. Bear goes right back to Pinkerton. Pinkerton looks down to the low post. A little head fake by Sierra Hill. She steps into the paint. Shot is up. It is no good, but she will draw the foul, and they'll send her to the free throw line. That foul will go against Reimel. And before the free throws, Coach Krumhauer wants a timeout. 3:44 to go in the first. 10-4, Lumberjacks trail. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. The Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to the Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior nights, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
For Sierra Hill. First free throw is up and good. Second shot is up and good. 12-4, Lumberjacks trail by 8. They get it across, down the sideline. It's Signs down into the corner. Signs gets trapped, trying to find an outlet. She's trying to get it to somebody. She finally does find Hammond. Hammond goes cross-court to Reimel. Reimel backs it out. Now they get it to Signs at the free throw line. Signs' shot won't fall, but the Lumberjacks did come back with the ball. And there are a couple of blocked shots there. Some Lumberjacks taking some shots. Mitchell had that one blocked on her. The ball is a jump ball tied up. St. Mary's keeps possession. Reimel will inbound. Goes all the way to the top to Badgett. Badgett with the long two. It won't fall for her. Rebound to Bonners Ferry. Bonners Ferry shooting really good this evening. So far, shot is up. It is no good. Fight for the ball, and Abu Bakari comes away with it. Another free throw shot. Three-pointer on the way. It is no good. Loose ball, and the Badgers have another offensive rebound. Another three-point shot on the way. It is no good, and yet another offensive board. That was Abu Bakari that got that one, and she put it up and good. Too many second chances there for the Badgers. 14-4, Lumberjacks trail by 10. Signs finds Mitchell. Mitchell can still dribble, but she doesn't. She gets it back to Signs. Signs, short corner, left side, looks underneath to Mitchell, and Mitchell couldn't get a hold of it. Lumberjacks trying to get a steal. Badgers are able to keep possession. Back to the top to Pinkerton. Pinkerton looks to Abu Bakari. She penetrates, gets double-teamed, kicks the ball back to the top. That is to Blackmore. Now they look down inside again to Ansley. Ansley's shot won't fall. Hammond pulls the rebound as it was contested by the Lumberjacks that time. This time they feed it down to Reimel, and Reimel puts it up and good, and I believe that was an assist from Hammond. 14-6, Jacks trail. Berkeley McGrill getting set to come in. Abubakari is trying to penetrate. She has the ball, but Badgett wraps that sucker up and is able to get the jump ball. Berkeley comes in. Who went out? Macy Reimel's going out. 1:42 to go. Shot on the way. It is in and out, but an offensive rebound for the Badgers. And then the blue Badgers step on the out-of-bounds line with the ball. Turnover on Bonners. 1:42 to go in the first. 14-6, Jacks trail. Again, a 2-2-1 press from Bonners. Hammond trying to get it across. He gets it to McGrill. McGrill up to Mitchell. Mitchell picks up her dribble, goes back to Hammond. Hammond, I'm not sure what Hammond was looking for there, but nobody cut into the middle. They are going to get the ball last touched by the Badgers, though. Badgett comes off. Sierra Christensen on. 1:28 to go. On the floor for Bonners is Ansley. Lumberjacks inbound to the corner to Signs, left side. She goes to McGrill. McGrill bounce pass across to Christensen, now to the opposite corner on the right side to Hammond. Hammond tries to penetrate, can't find anything, backs back to the corner. She does find Christensen. Christensen's shot is in and out. And Christensen does end up with the offensive rebound as it gets bounced all over the place. Stacey Mitchell tried for a shot. It is partially blocked. And the rebound to the Badgers. Badgers have the three-point shot on the way. It's bare. It's no good. And the Badgers were trying to get the rebound, but it's going to go out of bounds. Jenna Holder comes in. Lacey Signs goes out. 55 seconds on the clock. 14-6 Jacks trail. Hammond will inbound. Press again from the Badgers. Hammond to Christensen. Christensen gets it back over to Hammond. They still got to get it across the timeline. They find Holder in the middle. Holder takes it to the right side of the floor. Picks up her dribble in the corner. She's looking for an outlet, looking for help. Can't find anybody. They're still trying to find somebody. Finally, she gets Hammond. Hammond for a long two, and it's up and good. 14-8, Lumberjacks trail, battling back, down by 4. They were down by 10 a little while ago. And I'm going to give Stacey Mitchell a steal as they try to feed it into Abubakari, and Mitchell gets a hand on it, but then the Lumberjacks turn it back over. Didn't see who turned it over for St. Mary's. Penetrating, shot is up, it's no good. Abubakari with the rebound, and she puts it up and good. Lumberjacks coming the other way. And the shot is up at the buzzer by Holder. It is no good from three-point range, and that's how the first quarter will come to an end. St. Mary's trail 16-8 to the Badgers. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
When was the last time you had great Mexican food? I mean really great. Has it been a while? Well, grab the kids and head to Casa de Oro for dinner tonight. Casa de Oro has fantastic burritos, tacos, and chimmies, not to mention fajita and shrimp dishes. Little Johnny doesn't like Mexican food? Well, don't worry. Casa de Oro also has an American menu as well. Dinner and lunch a la fresca. Great service and margaritas with a kick. Casa de Oro, it's what's happening for dinner tonight. Casa de Oro on Golf Course Drive in St. Mary's.
St. Mary's inbound. St. Mary's with the inbounds. They get the ball over to Berkeley McGrill on the left short corner. The shot is short. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Jacks. And a substitution as it's going to be Badgett coming in, Hammond going out. Lumberjacks trail by 8. It is 16-8. Badgers bring it down to the corner. Pinkerton tries to penetrate, goes to Abubakari, gets the shot up and good, and she is fouled and will go to the free throw line. Watkins, I believe, with the foul. Abubakari to the free throw line for the first time. She already has 10 points. Makes the free throw. 19-8, Lumberjacks trail. Christensen gets over to Badgett. Badgett goes to McGrill. McGrill down to Holder. Holder brings the ball to the top. Holder surveys. Now goes to Badgett. Badgett out near the sideline. Looks to good job as they get the play to work excellently right there. Badgett feeds it to Holder, and Holder puts it up and good. Lumberjacks down by 9, 19-10, early second quarter. Bear looks to the near side, short corner. Sierra Hill shot is up, and it's going to bounce in. Sierra Hill's first bucket of the night. And a bad pass by Sammy Badgett as she overthrows Sierra Christensen. Changes for Bonners coming in as we've got number 4, Villa Luz, Ansley, and I believe there's Sumter coming in. Badgers inbound after the Lumberjack turnover. 6:45 to go before halftime. Villa Luz brings it across. Swings it over to Ansley. Ansley, right wing, guarded by Badgett. Calling for a screen. She's going to go baseline. Tries to put the shot up. It's no good. And Holder pulls down the rebound. As her and Watkins were battling for it. Badgett now takes it. She kicks it out to Christensen. Christensen from the wing backs the ball back out, picks up her dribble. She goes to McGrill. McGrill mishandles the pass, and it's a turnover St. Mary's. Lumberjacks down by 11. Ansley has it for the Badgers. She's going to pull up just from inside the free throw, just inside the three-point line, dead away, and puts it up and good. Ansley's first bucket from the floor. 23-10, Jacks trail. Lumberjacks almost turned it over. Berkeley able to come up with it. The ball still actually loose as she tried to get it to Watkins. And I think, are we calling a foul or a jump ball? I think they're calling a jump ball. Sierra Christensen out. Macy Reimel on for the Lumberjacks. 5:50 to go. I think they called a jump ball there. Coming in for Bonners is Sadie Hill. Into Villa Luz. They go down to the corner to Ansley. Ansley, a little head fake, steps to the side. Shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound for the Badgers. And we get a whistle. And a turnover on Bonners. 23-10, Lumberjacks trail. Press again from the Badgers. 2-2-1. Cross-court pass to Holder. Backs it up to McGrill. Back to Reimel's three is no good. A nice open look, but she couldn't get it to fall. Ball is tied up, and we're going to get a jump ball called. Berkeley McGrill comes out as Mackenzie Hammond checks back in. (23-10), 5:20 and counting in this first half. Badgers on top. Lumberjacks a little bit press of their own. Badgers get it across the timeline. Down to Sumter. Sumter feeds it over to number 10. That was Sadie Hill. Puts up the shot. It's no good. Watkins pulls down the rebound. Fight for the ball on the sideline with Reimel and Ansley, and the ball's going to go out of bounds off of Ansley. Coming in for the Lumberjacks is going to be Trista Jansen. Going out is Tacey Watkins. Lumberjacks will inbound. Hammond tries to drive, going to get a blocking foul called on Bonners Ferry. It is just their second. I think it's going to go against number 13, Blackmore. Lumberjacks will inbound. And we get another foul. That foul goes on Villaluz. Lumberjacks will inbound again from the side. Three team fouls on the Badgers. Into Reimel. Reimel's looking. Reimel still looking, trying to find somewhere. Now she picks up her dribble way up top. And she's going to try to bounce past it. It's read by Villaluz. Caravallo-Luz takes it the other way. Her shot is up. It's no good. Offensive rebound, though. And the shot was put back and good by number 10, I believe it was, Sadie Hill. St. Mary's now working, 15 down. Going to get a jump shot from just inside three-point range by a two-pointer by Holder. It's no good. That ball is going to be tied up down underneath near the baseline, and the possession goes to the Badgers. 5 on, 5 off for Bonners Ferry as Abu Bakari checks back in, as does Bliss comes into the game. Sierra Hill into the game. I believe it's Pinkerton back in, and number 11, Baer. Abu Bakari is going to drive all the way. Shot is up, no good. Lumberjacks do get the rebound. As I'm going to give Hammond the board. And a foul on the Badgers. That foul goes against Pinkerton, her first, team's fourth. Lumberjacks trail by 15, biggest lead for the Badgers. Lumberjacks still dealing with a little bit of a press. This time looks like it's a 1-3-1, or maybe it's more of a trap. Holder gets the ball up top, across the timeline. They try to get it inside the Badget, and the Badgers, Abu Bakari, steps right in front of it. Bringing it down now is Baer, down to the right wing, or back to the top. Now they go to the left side on the wing. Now they cut. Shot is going to go up, but it's going to be a foul called. And that'll be Badgett picking up her first. I think it's the team's fifth. That will send Baer to the free throw line for the first time. Badgers have not missed from the charity stripe. Six for 6 from the free throw line. Make it 7 for 7. (26-10). Jacks trail by 16 now. Second shot on the way. That one is no good. But is a lane violation, I guess, on St. Mary's. So that one doesn't count. Baer will get a second shot at this one. Shot is on the way. It is good. 27-10. Jacks trail by 17. Biggest deficit of the lead of the game so far. Going to get a foul down the other end against St. Mary's as they got a steal. They call a foul on Jansen. The Badgers will inbound. 6 fouls for St. Mary's. Abu Bakari brings it right side. They go to the corner, back to Abu Bakari. She's going to kind of take a spinning wild shot there, but it goes up and good. I'm not going to say it was out of control, but it was just an interesting shot, but a good one. Down to Badgett as it's Hammond to Holder. Holder puts the bucket up and good and gets fouled as well. Holder will go to the charity stripe. Holder is not, no, she was 50% from the free throw line in the last game. That foul, no. Got to get rid of that. That foul goes against number 14, Abu Bakari. Jansen comes out for St. Mary's. Miller in. Her free throw is missed. St. Mary's gets a steal. The shot is up by Badgett. Badgett is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. That foul goes against number 14, Naba Bukhari, once again. Badgett misses the first free throw. Second free throw on the way. That one is no good as well. Jenna Holder tracks down the rebound, though. St. Mary's will reset. Holder calling for somebody to help her out. She's going to try to feed it to Hammond, and it's going to be a turnover as the Badgers step in front of it. Badgers have the ball out to Ansley. Ansley to the free throw line, kicks the ball back out. Now back to Ansley, and a foul called against St. Mary's. They're going to get Holder with her second foul. It'll be 1-and-1 time as Ansley goes to the charity stripe. Ansley 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Badgers have not missed from the charity stripe, 8 for 8. And that one is no good. The offensive rebound, though. And the ball goes out of bounds off of St. Mary's. The Badgers inbound from underneath. The score, 29-12. Jacks trail by 17. Badgers have it in the corner. Now back to the top, or actually the wing. Three-point shot on the way, and it rattles home by Blackmore. (32-12), Lumberjacks trail. And St. Mary's turns it over. Not sure if that was on Holder or not. It's a 20-point lead for Bonners. Biggest lead of the game. Bonners brings it down to the corner. They try to feed it inside, but step in front of that is Miller. She gets the steal. Lumberjacks to Badgett. Oh, Badgett is going to stretch her arm out there and get called for the offensive foul. She extended the forearm out there. That gives Badgett 2 fouls. The team has 8. Bonners Ferry was 6. 32-12. St. Mary's trails by 20. Might have been a bit of a frustration foul there by Badgett. Out to the corner. 3-point shot on the way. No good. Holder pulls down the rebound. St. Mary's the other way. Holder has the ball. Down to the wing. Drives. She gets a good look, and she takes it to the bucket and puts it up and good. 32-14. Badgers trying to bring it back across. Bounce pass back to the middle as they get it across the timeline. It's Blackmore down into the free throw line. Drives to the paint. That's Sumter. Gets the shot partially blocked, and I think it was Hammond with the block. Holder with the rebound. Now Hammond is trapped on the near the timeline. She does find an outlet. It's out to Badgett. Now to the corner. Going to get a 3-point shot from Reimel, and Reimel cannot get one to fall for her. And we get a whistle and a foul. Foul against the Lumberjacks. That foul goes against Miller. First, second. Sends Sumter to the free throw line for the first time. Badgett is off. Christensen in. Holder is off. Lacey Sines is on. 1:13 to go before halftime. First free throw is up and good by Sumter. Next shot on the way. That one is no good. The rebound goes to Miller. St. Mary's has it. It's in. Sierra Christensen controls it. She finds Signs. Signs left wing, looks underneath, trying to get it to Miller. The ball is going to be tied up, and the possession will favor Bonners Ferry. Subs coming in for Bonners. That is Pinkerton. Press from St. Mary's, under a minute to go. In the half, they trail 32-14. Bounce pass to the corner. Bonners tries to feed it underneath, and they're going to call a foul against Lacey. Signs. Got taken out almost, and they're going to call a foul on her. That'll put Ansley to the free throw line. Ansley is 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. Makes the first one. (34-14), back to a 20-point lead. Ansley's next one on the way, nothing but net. 21-point lead for the Badgers. And St. Mary's turns it over. Shot is up, no good. And there's a foul against St. Mary's again. That was interesting. That foul goes against Hammond. Pinkerton to the free throw line for the first time. She makes the first free throw. The Badgers are definitely good free throw shooters. Ansley goes out, coming in as Anna Bliss for Bonners Ferry. 37.9 seconds left on the clock. Second shot on the way. That one rolls off, no good. The rebound goes to Hammond. Lumberjacks have the ball down to Signs, who is free. Signs drives into the paint and puts it up and good. Signs got free all alone from the defense and is able to make the Badgers pay on that one. Shot on the way from three-point range, no good. Ball is tipped around, and a whistle and a foul called. This one comes against the Badgers, though, and that's going to be, I think, Pinkerton's second foul. That'll send Kirsten Miller to the free throw line. Kirsten Miller, 50% from the charity stripe. 11 seconds left in the half. First free throw is up and good by Kirsten Miller. 36-17. Back down to a 19-point lead. Second shot on the way. That one is short. Rebound to the Badgers. 8 seconds. Badgers with a bad pass. 36-17. St. Mary's will inbound with 4 seconds. Badgers going to press. They go to Reimel. Reimel going to launch the long shot, and it's going to go nowhere near the basket, and that's how we'll end the first half. With the Badgers leading 36-17, we'll take a 3-minute break and come back with a look at the halftime numbers.
This is what most people's heart rate sounds like when they're getting their taxes done. And this is what a heart rate sounds like when you file at H&R Block. Because they have upfront transparent pricing, so you'll know the price before you begin. No need to sweat a thing. Oh, and that is the sound of my stomach demanding tacos. Upfront transparent pricing. Just another way it's better with Block.
Introducing the all-new 2021 Yamaha Wolverine R-Max 1000. The Wolverine RMAX 1000 delivers class-leading power and smooth performance thanks to its new powerful 999cc dual overhead cam 8-valve parallel twin engine, featuring legendary Yamaha durability. The all-new advanced and heavy-duty suspension is designed to provide maximum articulation in low-speed situations, a balanced ride feeling when trail riding, and maximize dampening during sport driving. Visit St. Mary's Saw and Cycle today to see for yourself the all-new Yamaha Wolverine RMAX and realize your adventure. Always protect the environment. Wear your seatbelt, helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Read the owner's manual and product warning labels before operation.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the Hot Deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Is your rig's check engine light on? Idling a little rough? Time for an oil change. Maybe you need tires. Stop by Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto Repair can take care of your automotive needs fast. If you have a dead battery, Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros can set you up with a great AC Delco battery. Did we mention tires? Jim's Auto Repair is an authorized Tire Pros dealer and can get you a great deal on tires for your rig. Locations in St. Mary's and Plummer. Jim's Auto and 95 Tires. Give them a call, 208-686-0425, 208-686-0425, or stop by today. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night, or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet, to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goal. Hughes Ace Hardware, the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time. Jack Buell Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Buell Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips, they're an entire community. Jack Buell Trucking.
Why should you?
And we are back. Lumberjacks trail 36-17 to the Badgers here at home tonight. It's been a battle here this evening. The Badgers outscored St. Mary's 16-8 in the first and 20-9 in the second quarter. Both teams shooting 36% from the field. Badgers have quite a few more shots, so 11 of 30, St. Mary's 7 of 19. 3-point shots, the Badgers 1 for 11, St. Mary's 0 for 4. Free throws, the Badgers excellent from the charity stripe, 13 of 16, St. Mary's 3 of 7. Rebounds, the Lumberjacks hold a 1 rebound average, which this number is off, I do believe, because I think I've missed a few rebounds, but 12 to 13 is what I've got on the rebounds. Badgers with 12-13 for St. Mary's. Assists, 4 for each team, 9 steals for Bonners, 3 for the Lumberjacks. Let's see, turnovers, St. Mary's has 15, Bonners Ferry with 8, and 36. Let's see, 2 points off the bench for St. Mary's. Bonners Ferry has made over half their points from second chance and from turnovers. So 13 second chance points for Bonners Ferry, 12 points off of turnovers. Individually for Bonners Ferry, Abu Bakari has 13 points, 7 points for Ansley, 5 points for Blackmore, 4 points for Sierra Hill, 2 points for Sadie Hill, 2 points for Bear, and 1 point for Pinkerton. Individually for the Lumberjacks, it is Jenna Holder with 8, 2 for Mackenzie Hammond, 2 for Sammy Badgett, 2 for Macy Reimel, 2 for Lacey Sines, and 1 for Kirsten Miller. Individual rebound numbers, 4 for Holder, 4 for Hammond, one for Badgett, one for Miller, one for Christensen, one for Mitchell, and one for Watkins. Assists, 2 for Badgett, 1 for Hammond, 1 for Holder, and that is really all the pertinent information. Holder not doing too bad shooting. She is 4 of 6 from the field, 0 for 1 from downtown, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Lumberjacks are going to need to find some offense here in the second half, and the Badgers have a pretty good defense that have been forcing quite a few turnovers. That's, Lumberjacks are going to have to try to get something going to get around that defense of the Downers Ferry Badgers if they want to try to climb back into this game, but they are down by 19 to start the third quarter. So it's going to be a big hole to dig out of, but nothing is over until it is over. We've about 3 minutes until the second half. Let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll come back with that second half.
You get all of your prescriptions from your local Good Neighbor Pharmacy? Because over 100,000 patients per year experience serious complications from drug interactions. At Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's, your prescriptions are not only filled, but we double-check for such complications. You can trust our knowledgeable pharmacists for that extra personalized attention. You're not just a number to us. You are our neighbor. Bring all your prescriptions to Jack's, your Good Neighbor Pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Everyone knows that the timber industry is a huge part of our community. Working in the timber industry requires big equipment. Big equipment requires a special mechanic or custom machined items to repair. Jake's Machine and Repair in St. Mary's is your very own full-service, large equipment diesel mechanic that not only has a full-size shop, but also has a service truck that can come straight to you when you break down in the woods. If you're in need of big truck or big equipment repair, stop by Jake's Machine and Repair at 106 Homer Drive in St. Mary's or call 208-596-8819. 208-596-8819. Jake's Machine and Repair in St. Mary's.
Have you ever noticed that some companies are around for decades and you really don't notice them until you actually see them? Kenneth Bechtel Trucking is one of these. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking has been a fixture in St. Mary's for decades and still is a community-involved business. Take the time to thank these entrepreneurs that quietly make it on their own and make our community all the better for it. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking. Give them a call today at 245-7209. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking, a community staple and lumberjack supporter. Good luck, Jacks.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Bennewash, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work, M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
Are your friends and family tired of sleeping with Fido when they visit? Maybe Fido's tired of sleeping with them. Either way, the Pines Motel is there to save the day. With large, spacious rooms, comfortable beds, and even a mini fridge, Fido may get jealous. Save the floor for Fido and call Kevin of the Pines Motel at 245-2545. That's the Pines Motel in St. Mary's. I'm sure your friends and family would appreciate it, and so would Fido.
The starting lineups will be Stacy Mitchell instead of Miller in on the second half, to start second half. Lumberjacks will start with possession. And a steal is from the Badgers, and they lay it up and in to get the second half started as Pinkerton got the steal from Holder. Lumberjacks have the ball back down the side. Shot from Mitchell is no good. Rebound goes to the Badgers. Abubakari kicks the ball out. Three-point shot on the way by Bear, and she puts it up and good. Badgers starting fast in the second half. 41-17, long two-point shot on the way from Jenna Holder just inside the wing, and Holder puts it up and good. Lumberjacks back on D. Badgers have the ball. Out on the wing, left side, they get it out of Bakari. Bakari drives, she puts the shot up and good. Oh, there was an assist there. St. Mary's back the other way. Holder drives underneath. It's an open Hammond. Hammond tries for the shot. It is no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds off of St. Mary's. So just one quick update. The Orofino Lady Maniacs played tonight. They defeated Timberline 47-29. A long three-point shot on the way. Offensive rebound. The putback is up and good by Pinkerton. (45-19). Quickly, Lumberjacks need to answer back. They get it to Reimel. Reimel is going to put an elbow in, or a shoulder down into her opponent, and Macy Reimel gets called for the offensive foul. Pinkerton will come out after taking that foul. I think she took the shoulder to the chest. That will bring in Sierra Hill. Inbound pass, Lumberjacks pressing. Badgers get it across the timeline. They find a wide-open Blackmore on the left side. She drives to the short corner, kicks the ball back out to Ansley. Ansley to the free throw line, throws one up. It's no good. Rebound goes to Holder, and the Lumberjacks bring it the other way. Badges spins around the defender, kicks it out to Hammond. Hammond takes the shot after she steps up to the elbow. It's up and good from Mackenzie Hammond. Lumberjacks down, though, by 24. They trailed by as much as 26, and there's going to be a foul on Stacy Mitchell as she comes out and puts a body check into the Badger player. I believe that was Blackmore. 45-21, Jacks trail. 5:40 to go in the third. Badgers into the corner to Abubakari. She goes bounce pass to the wing to Blackmore. They look inside. Shot is up by Ansley. It's no good, but we are going to get a foul against the Jacks. And that'll be Holder's third foul. It'll send Ansley to the free throw line. And Ansley misses. It's only her second miss from the free throw line tonight. Second shot on the way. And nothing but net. Nobody for the Badgers has missed two in a row. Lumberjacks bring the ball down. They get it to Mitchell. Mitchell drives. She's going to go up. Shot is going to be up, but she is fouled. And Sierra Hill picks up her first. Mitchell goes to the charity stripe. Mitchell 50% from the free throw line on the season. Off back iron, no good. Next shot on the way. That one's nothing but net. 46-22, St. Mary's down by 24. Ansley, Badgers have the ball. And Hammond almost gets a steal, but the Badgers are able to get it across the timeline. The ball is swiped out of bounds by St. Mary's. Badger will inbound from in front of their bench. 46-22, 5:18 to go in the third. Lumberjacks trail. Inbound into Ansley near the timeline. Guarded by Holder. Directing traffic. Now she's going to try to drive. Shot is off the side of the rim, or backboard. It's no good. Mitchell got the rebound. And they're going to call a That's a big foul against Ansley. That's an intentional foul, I think they said, or something like that. I don't think they said technical. I think they said one shot. Ready, a timeout taken by the Badgers. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
If you have OC,
that foul will send Hammond to the free throw. I think it's a technical foul, I think is what they called. Hammond misses the first. Makes the second one. And St. Mary's will have possession. So it must have been a technical. And it was against Ansley. I'm not actually sure what she did down there, but it was while they were fighting for the rebound. 23-46, St. Mary's trails. Badgett has the ball. Badgett looking. She gets it up to Holder. Holder near the midcourt, near the circles. Holder going to bring it. Thinks about bringing it near side, and she backs it back up to Hammond up top between the circles again. Hammond tries to penetrate, finds Holder. Holder pulls up the shot. It's no good. Badgett got the rebound. And then Badgett tried for a putback. It was no good. Mitchell ended up with the rebound. And then Mitchell goes up, and she gets fouled. Mitchell goes to the charity stripe, and that foul goes against Ansley as well. Misses the first free throw. Ansley goes out with 3 fouls, a couple more. And also going out is Bear. Coming in was Pinkerton and Villaluz. Next free throw on the way is going to be off the mark. And it goes out of bounds. Off of St. Mary's, the ball goes to Honors Ferry. Lumberjacks trail, 46-23. Lumberjacks pressing, and there's going to be a hard foul by Holder. As Holder picks up number 3. Casey Watkins is going to come in. Lacey Sines is going to come in. So Mitchell goes out. Holder goes out. Lacey Sines comes in. Casey Watkins in. 4:38 to go in the third. Lumberjacks on defense. Shot from out of the Bakari. It is no good, but and pulling down getting the rebound is Watkins. Lumberjacks trying to feed the ball down too far, though, and they turn the ball over because they got that trying to get a full court pass just about, and the ball goes out of bounds. 46-23, 4.5 to go. Hustle play there by Hammond as she knocks that ball back out of bounds. Inbound pass, Lumberjacks pressing. Badgers get it across the timeline. Almost getting the steal, but the Badgers do get it across. Shot is up. It's no good. The Badgers did get an offensive rebound. They tried for a putback. It was blocked. Badgett has the rebound. She goes to Macy Reimel. Reimel puts on the brakes and puts the shot up and good. Now we get another timeout taken. 46-25, Lumberjacks trail. It's a full. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
ED, obsessive coffee disorder, then stop by Shift and Grind, located in the green building right across the street from Jack's Pharmacy. Shift and Grind is a proud Lumberjack supporter and has something for everyone. From regular coffees to lattes, mochas, and more, Shift and Grind will keep your day going. Try a Red Bull infused or Lotus energy drink if you're not a coffee fan. On Lumberjack home game days, wear your Lumberjack colors and get a discount on your favorite drink. Shift and Grind now has indoor seating. Shift and Grind open 5 to 6 Monday through Friday, 6 to 4 on the weekends. Shift and Grind 132 North 1st Street, right here in St. Mary's.
Was able to get it across the timeline, though. Villa Ulus has the ball. She drives the paint, puts it up and good. Her first bucket of the night. 48-25, St. Mary's trails Badgett. A nice spin move around the defender, driving from the near side, and Badgett puts it up and good. Now the Badgers back the other way. A shot up by Bakari. It is no good. Rebound to Hammond. St. Mary's brings it down. Hammond looks to Signs. Signs pulls up for the three. It's going to be no good. The rebound by Badgett is no good. And then we get a tie-up jump ball, and the possession goes to the Badgers. 5 on, 5 off for Bonners. Ansley comes back on, as does Bliss and Sumter. There, I do believe. Lumberjacks putting on the press again, trying to get some turnovers here as they trail 48-27 with 3 minutes to go in the third. Ansley to the corner, looks inside, gets a shot up. It is no good. Watkins looking to pull down the rebound, but she can't drag it in before it goes out of bounds. The shot was up by Sumter. It was no good. 3:01 to go. Badgers will inbound from underneath. Badgers going all the way to the top, and the ball's going to go into the backcourt. She can get it. It's not a backcourt violation because it was an inbound pass. Into the corner. They thought about a three, decides not to, and a travel called. That was Bear, who thought about trying to maybe take a three, but then she decided not to, pulls it down. Must have traveled when she tried to come to a stop. Badgett has it for St. Mary's. Under 3 minutes to go in the third. St. Mary's trails 48-27. Badgett to Watkins. Watkins up top. Watkins trying to find somebody to go to. Nobody's open. She goes to Badgett. Badgett drives. Shot is up. Wild, no good, and she is fouled. That foul is Sumter's first one for the Badgers. Fourth team foul. Badgett just 50% on the season, 42% on the season from the free throw line. She makes the first one. Some subs coming in for St. Mary's. Reimel goes out. Hammond goes out. Coming in is McGrill and Miller as Badgett lines up the next shot. That one is good as well. And it'll be Christensen in and Badgett out. 2:36 to go in the third quarter. Lumberjacks trail 48-29. Badgers get a good look the other way, and the shot is up and good. As there was no defense really back there. There's only one defender for St. Mary's. Sierra Hill put the bucket up and in with the assist from one of her teammates. 50-29. Berkeley tries to feed it into Watkins. It gets bumped around. Coming away with it is Miller. Miller tried for a shot. It missed everything. The rebound did go to Watkins. Watkins tried to put it back up. And then the ball is going to be, I guess, out of bounds off of St. Mary's as they were fighting for it near the baseline. St. Mary's back into the press. 50-29. St. Mary's trails by 21. To the top. 3-point shot on the way by Bliss. It is short. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be St. Mary's ball. 1:51 to go in the third. 50-29, St. Mary's girls trail. McGrill has it. Badgers still pressing. Berkeley McGrill brings it across, tries to feed it into Signs. It's going to be deflected out of bounds by Bonners. It'll stay with the Jacks. They'll inbound from near side. Inbound to Christensen. Christensen takes it to the top, looks, surveys, gets a screen from Watkins, brings it to the near side. Now she backs her way in, can't get open for a shot, so now she's looking for an outlet if she picks up her dribble. She goes to Miller. Miller to Signs. Signs takes it to the left side, down to the corner. Signs looking. Now she reverses back to the top. She's going to go to Christensen. Christensen's going to drive, and Christensen's going to get her shot blocked. That ball goes out of bounds. That was a little bit of a height disadvantage as Christensen's a little bit shorter than Ansley. McGrill will inbound. Looking to get it inside. They get it to Miller. Miller's shot is blocked. I think Casey ended up with the rebound, and Casey is fouled. Watkins goes to the free throw line as Bayer draws the foul, or fouls her. Watkins misses the first. Lumberjacks have got to figure out the free throw shooting. 66% for Watkins. She's one of the best free throw shooters right now, except for McGrill was 100% in Jansen, but I don't know how many they've taken. Watkins makes the second one. 50-30, it's a 20-point lead. Lumberjacks are battling hard, but they've got a big hole to climb out of with 1:11 to go. Badgers with some nice ball movement the other way, and they find Sierra Hill by herself on the left side of the blocks. Christensen trapped in the corner, gets it out to Watkins. Watkins trying to feed it in, gets it to Signs. Signs gets it to Christensen. Christensen from the short corner puts it up and good. Back to a 20-point lead. Ball is loose down the sideline. Badgers able to track it down. Badgers still have control. Up top, now to the wing. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Watkins fights for the rebound, can't get to it in time after she had touched it first. The Badgers are always in perfect position on those rebounds. St. Mary's really has to fight to try to get them. 52-32. Down to the corner. Badgers trying to find something. Bliss has it. Now they swing it back to the top to Bayer with 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, the whistle comes late, but they're going to get a foul on Berkeley McGrill, her first. Sixth team foul on St. Mary's. 18 seconds. Badgers will inbound from underneath. Inbound to the corner to Ansley. Ansley tries to pass it out, and McGrill jumps that pass. Looked like a defensive back stealing that thing away. It is Christensen to Signs. Signs can't get the shot to fall. And the Badgers do pull down the rebound. Shot at the buzzer is going to be off the mark. No rebound, and that's how the third quarter comes to an end. A 20-point lead for Bonners Ferry, 52-32. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Cold weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's. Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oakes at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oakes a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
Have a nice inbound play drawn up for that start of that, and McGrill gets a nice assist as she finds Lacey Signs cutting in. Then a steal by St. Mary's. I didn't see who got the steal, but we get a quick timeout taken by Bonners right there in the early part of the fourth. 52-34 is the score. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Fire Chief Larry Nacarado wants to remind you that this time of the year, chimney fires are a common occurrence, but can be prevented. St. Mary's Fire Department wants to remind you that they loan out chimney brushes and rods for free. They do chimney inspections for free, and will even come to your house and offer chimney fire prevention training for free. Don't neglect your chimney. Call St. Mary's Fire Department today at 245-5253. That's 245-5253. This public safety message from the St. Mary's Fire Department.
Now on the next inbound pass after the timeout, they find Lacey Signs in the corner. She triggers the three from the left side. It's no good. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Badgers. This time they find Signs on the inbound pass in the short corner. The shot won't go. Ball is loose. St. Mary's comes away with it as Miller finds Christensen. Christensen puts it up and good with the assist from Miller. Lumberjacks quickly back on defense. Christensen takes a big tumble but pops back up. Badgers working. They have it down to the corner to Sadie Hill. Hill goes back to Villaluz. Villaluz is working up top. Gets a screen. Lumberjacks get the ball tipped around. I'm going to give him a grill to steal, and we're going to get a foul going the other way. Villaluz, I believe, with that foul. 6 fouls on the Badgers. Villaluz will go out. Bear come in. 52-36. Into Signs. Signs, left corner, looking. Got quite a bit of room. Maybe she could pull the shot off, but she didn't want to try to take it. Now she's trapped. She finds Miller. Miller looking for an outlet. Miller takes her dribble. Now she picks it up. Looking for an outlet. She finds Signs. Signs looking for room. Steps into the paint. Shot is up. Won't fall. Rebound goes to the Badgers. Blackmore across the timeline. Left side. Backs the ball back to the top now to Sadie Hill. Sadie Hill swings it over to Bear. Now they go to the opposite corner on the right side. Driving is Pinkerton. And Pinkerton rams into Christensen, but Christensen was not set, so Christensen's going to get called for the foul. Foul's on the floor, so it'll be 1-1, as Pinkerton is 1 for 2 from the stripe. 4-0 run for St. Mary's to start the fourth. St. Mary's kept it close in the third, 16-15 run by Bonners. They missed the front end of the 1-1. The ball goes out of bounds off of Bonners. St. Mary's will inbound. The Badgers in a 2-2-1 press. Watkins trying to get it into somebody. She needs to get it. And Watkins, I think, is going to actually have a violation of stepping over the line when she tried to throw that in. Turnover St. Mary's, 6:52 to go. 52-36, Jacks trail. Badgers have the ball in the corner, up to the top, 3-point shot on the way. It's not going to fall. Watkins with the rebound. Lumberjacks, it's Christensen trying to feed it down into Signs, and I don't think Signs knew it was coming. It's going to be a turnover on Christensen. Good thought. Lumberjacks into the press themselves now. 2-2-1. Badgers get it across, down to the corner to Ansley. Ansley drives into the post. Shot is up, and that was just kind of a Hail Mary type of shot, but it goes in. It's only her second bucket from the floor. 54-36, Christensen, cross-court pass to McGrill. McGrill looks into Signs. Signs off the glass. It won't go. Watkins on the rebound. Watkins tries to quickly shoot one back up there, and it's going to go over the top of the backboard. Now we've got a lineup change. Basically all 5 of the Lumberjacks changing here, as we've got, not Jansen, we've got Badgett. They say white ball. I guess they're saying that maybe the Badgers got a piece of that. Primal, let's see, I'm trying to see who all was in there real quick. They get it to Hammond. Hammond's shot is short. St. Mary's with the offensive rebound, though. I didn't see who got the rebound. The ball goes out of bounds off of Bonner. 6:06 to go. And to Holder. Holder puts it up and good. Assist, I believe it was from Reimel. Abubakari takes it all the way down and is going to have the ball poked out of her hands by Badgett for a minute. But the Bulldogs quickly recover it. Badgers, or did I say Bulldogs? I mean Badgers. Badgers have it up top. Start a weave. Ansley has it. She drives. Shot is no good. Abubakari on the rebound. Her putback is no good, but she'll be fouled. And I think they said that'll go against Badgett. That is her third. 1 for 1 from the charity stripe is Abubakari. That one's in and out. Second shot coming. Going out was Pinkerton. I didn't see who checked in for. I think it might have been Bear. Abubakari's second shot. On the way. And that's the first time somebody has missed two. And Mitchell gets the rebound for St. Mary's. Holder swings it to Hammond. Hammond drives from the left side. Looks a little step in, and a nice move by Hammond. She puts it up and good. It's only a 14-point lead as the Lumberjacks have been able to cut it back. They've trailed by as much as 26. So the Lumberjacks are doing a good job of trying to fight back into this. Shot is put up and no good. Holder pulls down the rebound for St. Mary's, and it's going to be Reimel back the other way. Reimel looks into Mitchell. Mitchell spins. Shot is up and good. Lumberjacks down by 12. Badgers break the Lumberjack press, and it's going to be a nice deflected pass there by Reimel. Ball will stay with Bonners, but it is just a 12-point lead for Bonners Ferry with 4:48. Lumberjacks are starting to pick up the intensity, thinking, hey, we might have a chance at this if we can keep things rolling. Ansley has the ball in the corner for Bonners, takes it up to the top now, sets up the offense. Looks like a man-to-man defense for Bonners. Out to the corner. Now they look inside on a cutter, and they throw the ball away. Lumberjacks looking inbound. Looks like a press again from Bonners. Hammond brings it down, gets it over to Badgett. Badgett comes over the whole head of speed. Shot is up off the glass. It won't go. It was a good look. And then on the rebound, Bonners Ferry, I think, pulls it down. We get a foul called against St. Mary's. And that one is against Jenna Holder. She fouls out of the contest. Jansen will come in for Holder. Holder fouls out, it looks like, with 12 points on the night and 6 rebounds. 1-1 as Ansley goes to the free throw line where she's only missed 2. She makes the front end of the 1-1. Waiting for the next shot. Ansley lines it up. It's on the way. That is good as well. She is 8 for 10 from the charity stripe. 56-42, stretched back to a 14-point lead, 4:20 going, and we've got a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Krumhauer. As this game is, the Lumberjacks have battled back. They've outscored Bonners 10-3 here in the fourth to cut the lead, and they're trying to make a game of it here. It's actually a pretty good game at the moment. 47% from the charity stripe for St. Mary's, 68% for Bonners. And from the floor, St. Mary's has actually almost evened up the shot count as the Badgers 19-52, St. Mary's 17-47, both shooting 36% from the field. St. Mary's has worked hard to get back into this thing. They've upped the intensity quite a bit here in this last part of the game. Oh, that ball is almost taken away by Bonners, but Sammy Badgett comes away with it. Lumberjacks have to kind of work fast. Badgett tries to spin her way. The ball is tipped around. It's still loose, and it's going to be the Badgers that have it. Going to call it a steal. Ansley works her way around Reimel, gets across the timeline, goes to the corner. 3-point shot on the way, nothing but net. And that was Sierra Hill. The assist from Ansley, 59-42. The Badgers stretch it back out a little bit. St. Mary's needs to answer back here. Badgett gets it just inside the wing. Now she picks up her dribble. She's going to go to Jansen. Jansen, ball goes through her hands, but she recovers it. Now they find Hammond. Hammond, little head fake, drives into the paint. Shot is going to be blocked but fouled as well, so she'll go to the free throw line. That is the second foul on Blackmore. Hammond to the charity stripe. Makes the first free throw. Second shot, back iron, no good. Whoops. Rebound goes to the Badgers, but saying, well, I'm not going to do that. There was a turnover both ways. St. Mary's got a steal, but then they gave it back. 3:37 to go. It's 59-43. St. Mary's battling hard here. Ansley drives. An illegal screening foul called against Abba Macari. That'll be 8 fouls. It was offensive, so there's no shots. Coming in is Pinkerton for the Badgers. Going out is Blackmore. Badgett has the ball for St. Mary's. 3.5 to go. Over to Hammond. Hammond looks to go left side. Kicks the ball out to Jansen. Now back to Reimel. Reimel has the ball up top. She's trying to go inside to Badgett, who is all by herself. The shot's up. It's no good, but a foul, and that'll send Badgett to the charity stripe. Sierra Hill's second foul. Badgett for 6 from the free throw line, and she misses the first one. Lines up the second one. That one is no good as well. The rebound by Abba Bakari, and the Badgers will go the other way. Ansley carries it across. Lumberjacks back up into their defense. Ansley has the ball at top under 3 minutes. 59-43 the score. St. Mary's trails. Pass down to the corner to Hill. Hill looks into Abba Bakari. Her shot is no good. And the ball's going to go out of bounds off of Bonner's Ferry. St. Mary's only has 2 minutes and 43 seconds to try to make up 16 points here. Badgett brings it down for St. Mary's. Gets a screen, takes it to the inside, goes over to Hammond. Hammond tries to penetrate, has the ball poked away for a second. She gets it back. She gives it to Badgett, goes out to Reimel. Reimel for 3, and finally a 3-point bucket from Macy Reimel. Give Badgett the assist, and the... Oh, I thought it was going to be a turnover on the Badgers, but it was not. Stacy Mitchell comes out. Kirsten Miller checks in. 2:19 to go. 59-46, a 13-point lead for Bonner's Ferry. Badgers led by as much as 26 so at one point. I never really thought in my mind that this game would get this close. The Badgers almost turn it over. Shot is up. It's short. And Lumberjacks end up with it in their hands. I think that was Jansen, and the Badgers tie it up. So the possession will go back to Bonners. Inbound pass to the corner. 3-point shot on the way. No good. Hammond with the rebound. And a foul called against Bonners Ferry. I believe that will go against Abu Bakari, her fourth. And it'll send Hammond to the charity stripe. Double bonus, she misses the first free throw. Going out is Blackmore. Checking in is Sadie Hill. Second shot on the way, in and out. A bad bounce, and the rebound goes to the Badgers. 59-46, a 13-point lead for Bonners Ferry, under 2 minutes to go. It is Bear with the ball, back up the top to Ansley. Ansley surveys, goes back to Bear. Bear is going to try to penetrate. We're going to get a foul call against, I think, against Badgett. Her fourth. Shooting two will be Bear. She's 2 for 2 from the stripe. Makes the first one. Jansen comes out for the Lumberjacks. Coming in is Lexi Chappell. Second free throw on the way. It is good by Bear. 4 for 4 from the charity stripe is Bear for the Badgers. St. Mary's bringing it down, 1.5 to go, 61-46. Hammond working. She's going to go into the paint. They're going to get a foul from behind on Abu Bakari, and that is foul number 5 on her. She will be fouling out of the game, I do believe. Well, that says number 4 fouls for her only. Miller to the free throw line. That one thought about falling through and pops back out. Free throw is a big thing right now, really. I mean, I'd like to see, where are we on the free throw numbers? Second one is no good as well. Rebound to the Badgers. I want to see how many we've missed and what the differential in the points is here. Down inside as they got a wide open look to Abu Bakari, and she puts it up and good. And an assist for the Badgers. That's only the second bucket from the floor for her in the second half. Lumberjacks try to feed it down inside, and another foul. This time I think it'll be her foul out. She will be out of the game as she tried to go up behind Miller. So St. Mary's is 9 of 25 from the free throw line. If they had 50% of those free throws in, it would be a pretty good difference in the score right now. It'd be maybe a 10-point game. Short on the first free throw. Free throws killing St. Mary's tonight. Second free throw is going to fall home for Miller. 63-47. Lumberjacks pressing. Trying to get the trap. Tying it up is going to be Hammond, and the ball will go over to St. Mary's. .52 seconds. Badgett brings the ball down for St. Mary's. Goes over to Hammond. Hammond thought about driving. Instead, she finds Badgett on a nice look. The shot won't go, but Badgett will be fouled, and Badgett will head to the free throw line. I think they said that foul goes against Sumter. Her second. Badgett's free throw is missed. Second free throw on the way. That one is going to rattle home. 63-48. St. Mary's had 10 more points from the free throws. They'd be less than 10 points behind. A tie-up here. Jump ball. Possession will favor Bonners. It'd be 58-63 if St. Mary's had made just 10 more free throws, which is better than 80%. So 70%, they'd be just about 10 points down. 20 seconds. And a turnover on Vila Luz as she lost the ball and went into the backcourt. Vila Luz will go out, coming in as Pinkerton. That'd be nice to see at least St. Mary's get it to 50-63. 13-point deficit's not too bad. Into Miller. Miller goes up strong, can't get it to go from underneath. Rebound to the Badgers, 8 seconds. And a bad pass by the Badgers with 5 seconds to go. Inbound, Badgett is going to let it roll as far as she can before she touches it. Now she's going to try to drive. She goes to Reimel. And Reimel can't get a shot up before the buzzer, and that's how the game will come to an end. St. Mary's falls to the Badgers, 63-48, in a hard-fought game. I mean, St. Mary's was down quite a bit. They trailed by more than 26 at one point. They've cut the lead down to about 15 or 16, I think, and they battled their way back into it at least. They really fought hard through the whole game. Let's go ahead and take a quick 2-minute break, and then we will wrap things up.
Winter is here, and it's time to get your animals ready for the winter weather. Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's has what you need to keep all your critters comfortable in the cold temperatures. From trough heaters, straw, to insulated horse blankets, your animals large and small need extra attention just like you. So don't forget, while you're stacking your winter firewood, your furry family members need winterizing also. Also, don't forget the wild critters. Triple X Feed has wild bird food, deer feed, and game blocks. See Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's today, because winter ain't gonna wait. The holiday season is coming quick. Start your holiday shopping today at Timber Country and the Country Fair in St. Mary's. Timber Country is loaded with deals on hunting clothes, workwear, and much more, including brands like Carhartt. Over at the Country Fair, they have great deals on fall fashion, clothes for all ages, and lots of toys priced for the holiday season. That's Timber Country in St. Mary's, your one-stop shops for holiday cheer. And remember, support your local businesses.
The holidays aren't about what you receive. It's about the good you give. P1FCU is asking you to join us in spreading a whole lot of joy this holiday season. Visit p1fcu.org/season or our Facebook page to nominate a family who could benefit from a special turkey dinner with all the trimmings. Want to do even more good? Stop by any P1FCU branch to drop off food, toy, and coat donations until December 18th. Join us in giving back during our season of giving, because together we are stronger.
If you're hungry, need gas, or want an ice-cold beverage, stop by 10th Street Super Stop in St. Mary's. But if you're looking for chicken food, dog food, or farm supplies, stop by Triple X Feeds. That's right, 10th Street Super Stop has you covered if you're looking for a tasty, fast breakfast in the morning, a hot lunch at noon, or a tank of gas and an ice-cold drink from their large selection of beverages. Stop by and see Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Super Stop in St. Mary's. If it's farm supplies and pet feed you need, go see Triple X Feeds. That's 10th Street Super Stop in St. Mary's.
Back as the Lumberjack girls fought valiantly in the second half, but they fall 63-48 to the Bonners Ferry Badgers. And it was just a slow start for the Lumberjack girls. They were outscored 16-8 in the first quarter, 20-9 in the second quarter. They came back in the second half, though, and fought hard. They were outscored 16-15 in the third, and then they outscored Bonners 16-11 in the fourth. They cut it down to about 10 points at one point, but they couldn't get it any lower than that. Free throws could have made a big difference in the score at the end of this one. St. Mary's may have still ended up falling short, but it would have probably been within 10 points or less because St. Mary's only shooting 11 of 29 from the free throw line. So they didn't quite get to the 50% mark there, but you want to be shooting around 75%. In any case, let's see here. From the field, both teams shot at 36%. Three-point shooting was 3 of 19 for Bonners for 15%. St. Mary's 1 of 7 for 14%. Free throws made, Bonners shot at 72%, 18 of 25, and the Lumberjacks 11 of 29. St. Mary's ended up out-rebounding the Badgers in the end, 31-24. It was 12 offensive rebounds for St. Mary's, 11 for the Badgers. Defensively, 19 rebounds for St. Mary's, 13 for Bonners. Assists, St. Mary's with 10, Bonners with 9. Steals, Bonners had 11, St. Mary's had 5. Blocks, not that important on that one. Turnovers, 14 for Bonners Ferry, 20 for the Lumberjacks, and I'll tell you another important number down here that could have helped make a difference in this game in these numbers. Fouls, 19 for Bonners, 20 for St. Mary's. St. Mary's had 12 points off the bench, so not too bad. The Badgers had 15 second chance points, so that's a number that hurts when you give up that many points and the offensive rebounds. 6 second chance points for St. Mary's. For Bonners Ferry, they had 19 points off turnovers. St. Mary's did not cash in on a single Bonners Ferry turnover, so the Badgers turned it over 14 times. And again, you combine the offensive points, or the second chance points for Bonners, the lack of points off turnovers for St. Mary's, and the free throw shooting, and you can really find the difference in the game in that spot alone. Taking a look individually for Bonners Ferry, 3 players with double digits, great games. Abba Bakari had 17 points. She is just a freshman, 6 foot tall. She is going to be a force to be reckoned with the next several years for the Badgers. Ansley had 12 points, and Sierra Hill had 11. 7 points for Bear, 5 points for Pinkerton, 2 points for Villaluz. Sadie Hill had 2, and 1 point for Sumter. Looking at the Lumberjacks individually, we almost had several Lumberjacks with double-digit points as well. Jenna Holder did finish with 12 points and 6 rebounds. Mackenzie Hammond finished with 8 points and 6 rebounds. Badgett finished with 7 points and 4 rebounds. Macy Reimel finished with 7 points. Sarah Christensen finished with 4. Lacey Sines had 4. Stacy Mitchell had 3. Kirsten Miller with 2. And Tacey Watkins had 1. And once again, Lumberjack girls, the varsity and JV fall tonight to Bonners Ferry here at home, 63-48 for the varsity girls. And the JV girls fell by a score of 35-22. JV girls also battled hard, tried to come back and win that one. They just couldn't pull it out from behind. And like I said, 2 great efforts here tonight by both Lumberjack teams. And they will be taking on Bonners Ferry again, I do believe, if they get that second game, that rematch. So we'll see what happens there, because I think this game had the potential to be a lot closer than it was. Tomorrow, we have Lumberjack boys basketball at Genesis Preparatory Academy in Post Falls. I will be there to bring you the game, so be sure to join us. I believe that game is at 3 o'clock. For Sandra back at the studio, I'm Tim Parrish. Have a great evening. Don't forget that Christmas in St. Mary's is not happening tomorrow as far as Chamber of Commerce events, but a lot of vendors, a lot of stores, everybody in town is still having deals and sales and stuff like that, or sales and stuff going on at the Shadowy Rivers Mall. Be sure to check that out. Timber Country Fair is going to have sales, stuff at the Paper House. So be sure to check out all that stuff tomorrow. Let's go ahead and send it back to the studio. Have a great weekend.